I love these pants. You can die from putting a plastic bag on your head, fools! I made this. Oh! I'm hungry. Okay. Bye. Well done. I got too much on my bed. I got so much spit. You're such a freak. And all that Timbuktu. And all that Timbuktu.
It's been down there for so long, and it looks sort of like a beast or an animal. I don't like that. I didn't feel comfortable with that.
Guppies.com also has some birthdays. Guppy lovers turn 44. Guppers turn 23. Something will happen on that date. I want a dragon. I want a dragon. I also want to copyright my face. I want a black sock. This is a white one. I want a new pretty purple carpet.
That was beautiful. Do you know My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah? Will you sing it with me?
Okay.
Wait, how does it start? I think this is the most disgusting fraction I've ever seen. I think it is gross. I think it should be cleaned out. It looks dirty to me. I think it's really disgusting to look at, and I hate it. I hate this fraction. The numbers, 19.5 out of 40. Seriously, if I wasn't on camera, I would seriously vomit right now.
So this is a movie, so this is a movie, so this is a movie, so this is a movie.
Every day I check the MySpace homepage to see if I'm on the list of cool new people. I never am. So apparently I'm not cool. And I'm not new. Hello, this is Life magazine. We're doing a random call check to all of our subscribers. We were just wondering if you would like to participate in our 5...
Johnny.
What? What? It was just an obsession. But it was a great obsession. It was a wonderful obsession. I got a picture comment. I love it. It's my life. Picture comments are my life. A bitch. You're really pretty. I'm a girl and I'm straight, so don't take that the wrong way. They didn't want me to think that they were lesbian, because, you know, I'm a girl and they're a girl. And yeah, I love the vids. So, not to embarrass you, but I am not a girl, so I'm not sure if that comment was necessary, but thank you. Thanks for that. If I was a girl, I would be very pleased with that. And you know what else, son? Your penis is not even close to the average size for a 12-year-old boy. Not even close. Clean my room. You know what? That was unnecessary. What was that? Was that unnecessary? Was that the unnecessary thing you were talking about? Yeah, I was talking about that. You know what else is unnecessary? Me saying this. I hate you. Oh, there we go. Oh, you got me. Oh, you said you hate me. Oh, I feel so, I'm right. Oh, I fell over. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Magazine. Light, shining, sex, murder, uncontrollable dysfunctionalities.
Belief in what, Drew?
Belief in Allah! They must pray 5 times a day.
Facing Mecca.
Who's Mecca? Happy birthday, dear
Michael?
asshole. Happy birthday to you. Asshole. Steve? Hello, I'm a box of matches. Steve, you have an excellent take on humor. I love it. No offense, but you're really fat, and you're obese, and it's disgusting. But no offense, so we shouldn't have a problem here. because I just applied a no offense to that, so it should be cool. But you're fat. They feed the cookie sheet into that, and it's all like beep beep, and there's like steam coming out of it, and they feed it in there, and it's all Scantron started. So then it goes, and then it's all like moving. It's like a washing machine that's like mad at you, and it's Scantron scanning, and it's like, nothing is all right. Everything is wrong. You're wrong. Everyone's wrong. Everyone in the world's wrong. Everyone in the world. Everyone. Don't wear your socks backwards, okay? Put them on the right way. Don't put them on backwards. If you put them on backwards, you can't walk. And we have to walk up the ladder. We have to walk up the ladder of love. To get through this, we have to walk up the ladder of love. Ow, ow, gah, 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 gah. That was the ladder of love. It was showing me that we had to walk up it. It said, Drew, I'm going to hit you now. That's what the ladder of love was saying to me. And this kid next to me, he's kind of weird. He got out a Bible. And I saw him reading it just like it was nothing. And I was like, are you reading a Bible? He's all, yeah, you got a problem? And I was like, no. It's like, what, you just expect that if I ask that you're reading a Bible, that I have a problem about it? It's like, oh, did you just win the Olympic gold medal? Yeah, you got a problem? No, people just ask those questions because they want to know.
Keep trying, people, and you'll fail. But then you try again, and you'll fail. But then maybe, if you try one more time, you might succeed. Like me. But I never failed.
Yeah, we're having a potluck on the 19th. That's a Saturday. I have to warn you guys, though. It says on this paper, please either come naked or wear some old pajamas because Irene will most likely be making her famous Cheeto pie. Hey, Drew, did someone just eat Cheetos? Yeah, how'd you know? Wait a second, I forgot all that shit on my fingers. And what's up with that cheetah? It's like if I look at a Cheeto, the last name that would come to my head would be Chester. Why does it wear sunglasses? That's so stupid. If that really happened, yeah, I would have. It's tough, huh? Yeah. You know what? What is it? I think I would have lit myself on fire. Lit yourself on fire? Yeah. My whole body up in flames. Prius. Yes. I didn't even ask a question, damn it!
And she's licking my head. And she's licking my head. Get that thing I pull out your hands. I told you stop using it. People don't like them. People don't like them. People hate them. Some people hate them. People hate them. Some people hate people. Love the movie. Some people love the movie. Love them. Some people love the movie. Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite.
Next time you want to put something funny, make sure it's you jumping off a cliff. You're a huge faggot! Grow some balls! Certainly look like a girl. You certainly sound like a girl. Now I don't really care what you think, and you shouldn't really care what I think, but you do sound like a girl. Alright, does anyone have any questions about the essay? Yes, Johnny! What's your question?
What the f is an essay?
You made me spill my ketchup! Yesterday, I took a hike. Naked.
You were naked?
No, I was naked. No more. Bitches and hoes. Am I right? Am I right, bitches? Bitches and hoes. Am I right? Am I right? I was thinking today I could do something for everyone in the room to see. Everyone on the online
wide world to see. Oh, goody. Everyone was watching me on my little chair, my little room, doing my stupid little stuff. Everyone loves it.
Soldier Boy Club. Sorry, that's my phone. Crank it. Soldier Boy Club.
Hello?
Oh, so he likes the Navy boy. I'll bet he just robbed a liquor store. Probably got some tattoos. I wonder if he has a knife. It's like, hey, I like you. I like you. Hey, I like you. Hi, I like you. It's happy, you know? It's such a flirty thing. It can be very good. If you're talking to someone, it's like, how you doing? Smiley face. But I mean, if you didn't put the smiley face, you'd just be like, hey. I mean, hey. It's like, hey, I don't really care about you. I'm just saying hey because I was forced to by people. And then if you're like, hey, smiley face. It's like, hey, I want to talk to you. You're a good guy. And then there's like, you can just say anything. I murdered someone. Scary. I murdered someone. Woo. Happy about it, you know? I love the smiley face. Yeah, I think there is a lot of problems with the Treehouse Manufacturing Company because toddlers are dying and we need them for food. The dreams will not stop repeating and repeating until I have sex with you. Alrighty then, I understand in your new film you've been working with Potter McMinsky recently. Would you like to tell us about that experience, you creepy bastard? Tell us about that. Okay. I repeat every line of Napoleon Dynamite at inappropriate times as often as I can. Look at him, he's so happy. He's like, I'll go into the movie theater. I don't care what they do. I don't care if it's stupid. I'll love it. I will love it. He's an accepting person. She hit the floor. I'm guessing she was a little overwhelmed with all of this attention. Okay. Up! Woman, up!
Up? What do you mean up? Up where?
Up
What do you want me to
yours.
do?
Okay.
Sure, don't be nasty. Come on.
That's not actually that nasty. It's actually saying like when they say like, shove it, like, cause I mean it's not nasty. It's like up yours. Like they say that in like PG movies. They said that.
Yeah. But even so, your mother's sitting next to you.
Oh baby. Let us laugh together. I will start laughing right now. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. This is really, really funny. I will now start laughing as well. We will now be laughing as a team. Ha ha. Ha ha.
In Wittenberg, Germany, there lived a clever man. They called him Martin Luther, and boy, he had a plan. In the church that they were doing, Mr. Luther got so mad. Selling forgiveness for a sin? No, that's just sad. But Martin didn't give up there. He was a working man, you see. So on a door in Wittenberg, he posted his 95.
Hey, mister! Yes? When is your birthday? Death! You need to join a cult, bitch! Here's our Bible! Hey, thanks!
Yo, let's watch a movie. What? Yeah, because you always want to watch movies with me. It's like the first time you said that since you learned to talk.
No, but I would do something with
Let's play whack-a-mole. Why, yes, I do wash my castle. Why, yes, I do have a castle. Why, yes, I'm not lying. I'm slowly falling asleep. Into your love. See, that was a spontaneous musical.
Do you think I'm a boy or a girl? I don't care. I don't know what you are. I don't care. You're human, I know. I gotta respect you because you're a human.
Thank you.
Do I think you're a boy or a girl?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Santa Cruz.
What does Santa Cruz have to do with it?
You're cute anyway.
Oh, thank you! Oh!
Oh, wow, you almost got it there. But actually you forgot to mention that the Irishman was smoking hot.
Big news. Apparently Miley Cyrus murdered someone. Wait a second. She didn't. She just
was wearing a blanket in front of some people. Excuse me, media, but maybe she was cold. The problem I have with the news is that they don't face the facts. Oh, Hannah Montana is a young people role model. For the young people, she's a role model. You know what? The last time I checked, young people didn't even wear clothes. Who's seen a kid run around naked? Me. I have.
Brother, I'm a very tough man. I'm going to eat the food.
Siri, turn on some Clay Aiken for little boy Peep over here.
No, I don't like Clay Aiken!
What kind of ice cream would you like? Mommy, can I get sugar swirl? Yes, son, you can!
All I'm saying is if we did, hypothermologically, have kids, but that would never happen because you're disgusting, but if we did, they would be cool. I don't know, I don't really feel right talking about this particular idea you have.
I'm gonna be like a superhero. It's for a video. I'm gonna be a superhero, like flying around, right? And then after I fly around, like halfway through with my flying session, you're gonna start kind of like groaning, like then you can just take the rest. Yeah?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You can like warm up with the groaning before.
What am I doing?
Groan.
R.
Okay.
Babies are cool. Babies are cool. Babies are cool. This is a song I wrote about breaking up, and it's just about an ex, so you know who you are. Just human nature. Wait, this is like totally reminding me. I dissected frogs last week in science. That's just like it. You're my experimental game. I don't know your name. It's just human nature. It's a game. That's how I felt about the frogs.
Request for overweight Barbies is slim to none, so we don't make them.
Well, here's one.
At this time, ma'am, we do not have overweight Barbies.
Well, that's a shame because I was gonna buy one.
We have lots of Barbies to choose from, but I'm afraid none of them are overweight.
Well, could I like buy a Barbie and glue some weight to it?
Do what?
Could I like buy a Barbie and glue some weight to it?
I guess that's up to you if you'd like to do that.
Yeah.
But then her clothing wouldn't fit.
You don't make overweight Barbie clothing?
No, ma'am, we don't.
Why?
Because we do not have overweight Barbies, so we do not make overweight Barbie clothing.
Oh, right. Oh, hi, everyone. My name's Drew, and I'm going to teach everyone a lesson on what we call bullying. Well, excuse me, mister, I may be 6 years old, but I sure do stand up for what I believe, and I pray every night. Is it possible for me not to care? Yeah. And now we're standing in the rain. I do that every Friday. But nothing's ever gonna change. Nope. Until you hear, my dear. What is this, like turning into Hansel and Gretel? I'm gonna play my new harmonica.
You know your kitten died today.
Holy crap! It only plays the theme to Friends! You like that? My baby's in a stroller. Look at that. It's in a stroller. It's strolling along. Here, I'm peeking out. I'm peeking. Peek-a-peek. New text template number 2. Sorry for interrupting your day, honey, but are you a prostitute? The guys at work have all been saying you have a way with whipped cream and that only the rich folks can get in on it. Does this mean anything to you, or am I just being a crazy hoe? Seriously, I think a lot of people would use that one. Yeah, but there is the people that they run around a lot, but it's just the bodies, you know? It's just the bodies. I mean, me, I'm what? 250, I don't want to be that, and I run around, you know, I do, I take little jogs with my husband, and, you know, sometimes I just can't get it. I mean, I like ice cream, I like eating ice cream. I can't hold myself back. I'm like trapped in you, baby, it's so happening. High heels, red dress, street clothes. No, just kidding, cause I can. No, I'm like not afraid of like donuts, but I just dance. Basically what we're gonna do is dance. What the hell? It sounds like a daycare. So kids, basically what we're gonna do is dance. So, get up here, dance. Yeah, dance. Dance. Get your damn sneakers on. Get them on. Shake it. You little doll. Beepity beep, I'm a robot. Oh, I'm spamming people. Oh, another one of these Kappa-cha-cha things. Oh man. Okay. Wait, I can do this because I'm a robot. I have sense. Oh man, it's scrambled and I'm farsighted. So, what is that little thing you keep doing? What's that? Well, I always do that. So, okay, it's getting a little annoying. Okay, I'm an honest Jefferson. Oopsie. So, no, seriously, that is starting to piss me off a bit. So, stop. Can you stop doing whatever that is? I don't know if I can. So, and the award for the best liar goes to you. I don't really give awards for that kind of stuff. Like the award for best murder, you really got creative with that hammer, goes to Johnny McFarrell's bottoms. For making me believe that you could be faithful to me. Let's hear your speech. So I hate you, I never want to talk to you again, but I really want to hear a speech. Could you go ahead and speech a deech for me, baby? Okay, how you doing?
Well, hi, Bill Cosby. Well, hi, I'm a Bill Cosby.
Son, I'm back from the grocery store. Okay. There you are. Doing that. Glow stick, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick. What are you doing? What is that? Come on, I'm your dentist! Glow stick, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick. It's just weird, I'm sorry. Am I the only one that's asked about the glue stick thing? He's your dentist, hey! Hey, I'm allowed to do anything! Alright, I'm here. Okay, I'm home. I'm at your house. Oh! Hey, what's up? Hi! Welcome. Would you like something to drink? No, I drink it all. Oh! Okay, let's get down. Over there I have some toys set out on the countertop, so you can check that out. Oh yeah, toys! I like them. You should know that. Here, well, bitch! Well, that was, okay. Well, have you ever, had an experience with a dirty whore? Yes, I have. Good. Hello, computer! It really does. Your mother is cheating on your father. With who? Who? Me! I'm your teacher! I'm gonna get fired! Blah, blah, blah! This is so funny! Ooh, oh, wow. I'm being just a spillin' Sebastian today, right? So I was thinking about with our company, with the... So I really gotta sneeze, guys. It's coming. Meh!
It's a coming.
I hear it. Oh, here it comes. Meh! I looked at your Christmas card and I was like, bath. I want to take a bath. So I actually just put it in the bath and filled it up with water. And I was just kind of laying there and it was like, it wasn't really surrounding me. It was just kind of on the side there, but I could still feel its comfort when I was laying down and taking a bath. I didn't really wash or like scrub or anything, but I was just like, you know, Christmas card, happy birthday.
Here's that man. I have a little crush on that man.
Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing?
Girl, you know what you done wrong. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. What about Jesus Christ, Savior, Lord? They're always talking to me, these superstars. Britney Spears, Clay Aiken and I are pals. Famous people. Got a clue what you doing? What am I doing? I am reading Arthur's Christmas. That's what I'm doing, huh? Yeah? My slogan, actually, has always been, if y'all haven't called it, y'all don't know it, and y'all can't date it, and y'all can't love bug it. Hence the title of the music. I think that's in the Bible somewhere towards the back. I'm just gonna read you guys the lyrics who might be confused or whatever about this bird walking song. Who walks their birds?
Excuse me, I want to go Hawaii.
Okay, are you booking the vacation?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
Daddy, how old am I?
24.
Hello?
I'm 24.
Right now, I think I'll end it with a little song that contains words from the actual Twilight book, and I'm gonna play it over there on the piano, so you guys can hear that. And this is called Excerpts from Twilight from me, by me, composed by me, Drew. Yeah. This is chapter 1. And then the vampire thrust his tongue upon my retainer. There should be a medication simply titled Fat Ass. That would just be so awesome. Ugh, I need my fat ass. I got gloss on my lips. A man on my hips. Okay, Beyonce, I got socks on my feet. My stomach hurts from eating too much rice pudding. You don't understand what it is. That makes me tick. I think we do, considering the main idea of your last single was the 7 things you hate about a certain someone. No, because you know he asked, he said, how do you spell butt? Well, what if I said B-U-T-T? Like, butt. Oh, but that's a bad word. That's a naughty word. What the? Whoa. That's funny though. That is funny though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just calling. Hello? I'm just. I got a little Duda iPod Mini for Christmas. I'm having a little trouble getting it on shuffle. Going in the Apple Store.
Beautiful. Let's make some orange juice. You're all gonna die. No, I'm totally kidding. I would never do that to you guys. You're too important.
This summer comes a comedy from the heart.
So, Johnny, how about you stay at me come over to my place tonight? How about that? Yeah.
Indeed! You're so right, fish brother! Yeah! Course I do! Yeah! Course I do! Course I do! Probably end up getting some cubicle job as a temp, and it's like, okay. I know. That's probably what I'll end up doing with my life. So it's like, it's not like at my job, in my workplace, my boss is gonna be like, Drew, I have a pop quiz for you. Said you'd never come back, but here you are again, playing games with Clarkson. You pig. So I think this is the chorus, 'cause we belong together now. Forever united here. Somehow that sounds like something Lincoln wrote. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So the other day I was walking down the street and it was like, and I was like, what is this?
I get up, beat teeth, I go to bed. People use me for Halloween parties, whatever the heck they want. I'm just teeth. I'm chocolate milk. I don't know what else to say about me. I'm just chocolate milk. People drink me, people use me, events for parties, for whatever, their birthday. I'm just chocolate milk. I don't have a family, I'm just chocolate milk.
Now that was a meaningful video. Bow, bow, bow. It had a true theme, and it had some heart. It was kind of romantic in a strange way.
And right here it has a phone number. It says 678-999-8212, which I will do you guys the favor and just call this number myself, and we'll see what's on here. I've never done it before, besides the time I did before I made this video. Here we go.
Listen to messages from Soulja Boy. Press 1.
One.
To record a message, press 2.
1.
Hey, what's up? Boy, Soulja
Hello,
Boy.
hello, Soulja Boy. You know, I said, okay, Soulja Boy, I am undestroyable, and there's no possible way I can get offended, and nobody can hurt my feelings. So I've seen you around, and I was wondering, do you by any chance own a copy of Shrek 2? Because I wouldn't stay at your place for more than 15 minutes. So I was text messaging the other day, and I wanted to send a text message.
That's not a phone.
I know. It's just a prop. It's just a prop with my hand.
Oh, I like it a lot.
Okay, good. Okay. So I was sending a message that said, I am sexually attracted to you, because you know, and I sent it to my son.
What?
No. James, I just want you to, I want to know, do you understand that what's going on here is an addiction? I want out. James, look at me. I want you to answer this question. Do you want help?
You need help with your stupid.
James, I want you to listen to me.
That's it. I'm
leaving.
Done with this world, and I can't take it anymore. You know everyone doesn't.
It seems like even like kindergarten, like through first grade, still like this. Everyone's still like this. They just like compete. Like who like Pain? Like everyone thinks that Pain is cooler, being a badass. And I don't like Pain. I don't like doing bad things. But everyone's like, oh yeah, I went to LA and I fell down a hill and I skinned up my knee. And then people fire back like, oh yeah, well guess what? I got my cat stuck to my penis. Or oh man, I just smoked some weed. Like great, okay. I'm like, am I supposed to be proud of you? It's like find a better way to get attention. You don't have to come brag to me. It's like anyone can smoke. You know, no. Paint a picture, you know? I'd be impressed. Maybe you should finger paint something for me. Bring that to me. Finger paint your dog. Not finger paint on your dog, but finger paint a picture of your dog and bring it to me, and we'll see then. We'll see then. Hi. My name is Air. Do I enjoy what I do? I wish I did, you know? I feel like humans are taking me for granted, you know? I've kind of lost that respect that I used to have.
He talks in the beginning, you know a lot of girls be thinking my songs are about them. And I think we all know what Drake is talking about here. If you're like me, you're a big fan. Drake's was kind of a B movie, it kind of bombed in the box office, but his horror action comedy romance flick film called Them.
Hello.
I tickled your dad. I tickled your dad, and then I tickled your dad, and then I tickled your dad.
And I tickled your dad, and then I tickled your dad, and then I tickled your dad, and when I tickled your dad.
Mom? Did you hear this? Did you hear that he tickled my dad?
Indeed I did. Indeed I did. Indeed I knew he was tickling your dad.
A talking zebra English teacher who doesn't really know anything about English, but was hired for the simple reason that he's a talking zebra English teacher.
Hey everyone, sorry I might be a little late today, sorry about that, but whatever, I don't know what the f I'm doing. This is English class, right? So it's all kind of bull to me anyway. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Just to clear up some of the questions I get a lot being a talking zebra teacher, there is no other zebra teachers that can talk, no. Yes, I am married to a human person, and yes, I did sleep with Mrs. Birch, and yes, she has stripes now too. Yes, as you may have heard,
how about we make black cars and black cards and, you know, black everything, if I may. I'm Kanye.
I'm gonna draw you like evil, like like an evil devil, maybe a devil. I don't know, man. I'm gonna draw you evil. You talking like Satan down in the ground with the horns and down? That's what you can do. You're gonna draw me with horns?
Wow. Well, that was, you took up a little class time, but that was definitely very moving and a little arousing for some of us, I believe. I think, not just me. But
Honey, make me pancakes. I have dreamt of a star.
So, Elba steak is beef steak.
It doesn't even matter, okay? It doesn't even matter. I don't want to hear your love note, okay? F*** off.
That was that creepy asshole and his occurrence thing when he met his Spanish partner today in the halls. That was kind of awkward to watch, and you feel kind of bad for him, but empathy is a useless power and you shouldn't use it anyway.
I tried to make chocolate milk the fun way where you put the syrup in yourself. You should try it. Screw you, Nestle. But guess what? I already poured the milk, and I checked the closet, opened fridge, no syrup. We're out. And I'm like, I have to drink it now because I'm not good at pouring it back in the container. That's one of my flaws. You're stuck in this room with these people you've kind of given like temporary nicknames, like old lady who walks too loud down the stairs when she has to go to the bathroom. Like, I get it, divorces can be hard and sometimes perms don't work out, but it's like we're all in this together. It's a viewing experience.
That I was just going to ask you if you were the one who had the intellectual conversation outside the detention room about Green Day and how their views on politics have changed over the years. Mamacita! Mamacita!
Excuse me, I may be a psychiatrist, but I do know how to crack a few jakes now and then.
And I don't really know too much about Justin Bieber to like a certain extent. Like, I know the basic stuff like golf club size, favorite edition of Law & Order, none of them, trick question, he hates it. And I know he's an Audi.
Guess who made cookies? No one did.
I have my wonderful grandson who installed my computer today.
I'd like to talk about that. When you say I'm your favorite grandson,
yeah,
did you realize there is other grandsons?
I know, but is it okay to have favorites? He is the one I see a lot, so of course I feel very close to him.
Better than the rest of them.
But I do have a little bit of a favorite because
I'm better looking.
He's better looking, and he's so clever making these videos.
Oh. I like my ladies like I like my chicken. In the form of a McNugget.
Because I honestly don't understand why you would bring that up in conversation. Like, it has nothing to do with our relationship. It's so completely irrelevant.
There's still coal miners out there, and oh, they have passion too. Lips like licorice, tongue like candy. Excuse me, miss, but can I get you out your panties?
Mama?
Yes? Thank you so much, guys. Then I go down in the song and Jeeps are referenced again. This girl's a freak, she drives a Jeep. That's 2 times something has been rhymed with Jeeps in this song. If you rhyme with Jeeps more than once in a song, you need to stop songwriting in a Jeep and return it to the owner. Jeeps. 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 On a more serious note, I've killed someone and it's up to you to find out where I hid the body. In the old mill! That's a clue.
And all this commotion wakes your dog up from like a 3-hour nap, and he walks into your room and he says to you, I am the talking dog, and I have to take affirmative action, obviously, because this man has hurt my lady in some way. That's the lady who takes me to the dog park, and she feeds me my dog food, and she knows the difference between my tail wags. When I wag my tail a certain way, I want to go to the dog park, and when I wag it another way, I want my dog food, dog food, dog food. What do I do? I know. What does your dad do? He's a psychologist. So what made you want to go into the field of cookies? I don't know, just always like cookies. Bake me a cookie, girl. Here is your cookie, boy. What kind of cookie is this? That is a chocolate chunk.
Then I closed his mouth and I said, shh. Let's get slizzard.
Stack 'em sexy, stack 'em nice, stack 'em greasy, stack 'em twice, stack the nipples, stack the nipples, stack the nipples. Everything reminds me of a maple tree, because the only happy memory I have is playing catch under a maple tree. Now, there are 15 beautiful single ladies waiting for Mark. They're sexy, attractive, they are, most importantly, they are thin. He takes them out on a date every week, alphabetically, by last name. You have to make things fair in the business. I just wanted to make this video as a cuckoo clock wake up to all the boys out there. You know who they are. They know who they are. They have done a good girl wrong. Like, heck, the ones who have done a bad girl wrong. Like, this isn't about discrimination. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, come over to my house for Starbucks. I'm like a girl, and like, that's all we do. Like, this is about rights. Like, this isn't about an idea or like a gender. Like, it's about women's rights. Like, this is a bill of rights. Like, here's my bill of rights. Why won't you sign it, George Washington? You're just another boy.
Could you come here? I have a question. I'm sorry. Do you need a sweater? Because I am like already concerned about your temperature. Like, that's how I know when I like a girl.
That is a chocolate chunk. Oh, wow! 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 Wow!
So, to sum it up, guys, the movie was stupendous. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely go do that. I, at the time being, have still not seen it. I also do not plan on it. It doesn't look good to me. It looks boring. It looks kind of Bieberish, but have fun. I mean, enjoy whatever you have left, okay? I have to go to the bathroom.
There's a show right now on MTV called I Used to Be Fat. I'd like to see I Am Currently Fat. Or, hey, I might be getting fat soon, so get your cameras ready.
He needed num-num, but he has trouble. Not a lesbian, but she a freak, though. I don't like this line, to be honest with you guys. I find it a little offensive that he's kind of saying all lesbians are freaks. And it's just kind of in this day and age, you know, where it's becoming accepted to be homosexual, and you can speak out, and you can be honest with, you know, how you feel about the same gender, and you know who you are. Oh my god, while I was talking, I just thought of all the lesbians I know, and they are all freaks. He's right, never mind.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
Oh, now he's sleeping. Okay, I'll do it.
He goes, hey, girl, I may be a dog, but you bow wow 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 look really attractive today. And it's totally embarrassing for both of us. I mean, my philosophy is skip the pickup lines altogether. I say, if you want to show someone that you're interested, make them feel interesting. I'm on the right track, baby. I don't agree that Lady Gaga is on the right track. I have my Gaga timeline here, and it says in 2 years she's gonna release some road trip movie titled Gaga All the Way to Vegas.
Tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards. Her father's last words. Yeah. He always loved the days of the week and the order they were in. You could always count on him. Hey, George, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? What was yesterday? Monday. Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying, yeah. Fun, 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 fun. I'm just gonna let you guys figure that one out for yourself, okay? I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm not trying to accuse anybody, but just know where people are coming from. Oh, here comes Lulu the librarian. Now you got us in trouble. Boys, getting mighty loud up in here. You know the rules. A dress code violation has never really set me too far off track. It's not like I'm sitting down at school doing my work. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, spaghetti straps. Oh yeah, girl, show me your shoulders. Oh, forget Spanish worksheets. I'm aroused. Booty butt, hey! Booty butt, hey! Back to the beginning. Booty in my butt. Booty in my butt. He shot my brother and my dad, and I was like, okay, wow. And like he took me in his trunk and he like took me to the shed and he like cut my finger off. I was like, wow, you would. And he like taped it to this ransom note and he gave it to my grandparents and he was like saying like hella shit, like give me $500,000 or I'll chop her head off. And like I posted on my status, I was like, oh my god, FML, worst day ever. And like Brandon liked it and I'm like, oh my god, you would.
Like my one thought while I was getting this water shot into my ass was like, you know, finally. Right? Like now we're talking. Now I'm living. Like this is day one as far as I'm concerned. I've been reborn, and that's how I feel. And so, you know, that was fun, and then I clicked dry. And I mean, I'll tell you, having warm air blown on your ass, it's like I died and I went to heaven, and in heaven I had warm air blown on my ass by a very willing group of angels. And so then I was done, and I walked out, and you know, suddenly I felt kind of weird. I felt kind of guilty. I felt kind of dirty. Like something happened in there, you know? Like that thing, whatever it is, it went somewhere that I don't let anybody go. And I haven't let anybody go since. And there's been offers. And I said no.
It's like if there's blood on you, is there a plan B though? Like if the girl is like bloody, but she forgets to bring out the am I good? Like does the other girl initiate it? At that point, do I have a right to be like, hey, Leslie, you're not good. Something's going on. Red spots on the asshole.
I think for the first time in my life I showed perseverance. Really. I mean, I had a goal. I was on a mission, and apparently nothing was going to stop me. I was trudging through the abyss, fighting off diseases. Move it, threat of cancer. You're not going to stop me now. Out of my way, wall of tuberculosis. I'll climb right over your ass. I suck my dick, mosquitoes infected with malaria. No, seriously, guys, get back over here. Suck on my penis. I've always been curious as to what it would feel like if mosquitoes did that. I don't like it. Get off. I don't like it. I tried it, and I don't like it.
I know, he just seems so gay, you know?
No, he did, and that is his fault, and we cannot blame ourselves for that, okay? That is all on him. It's weird. I almost wanted to like change my answer, you know, and make them happy. Like I felt like I disappointed them. I wanted to win them back. Like I want to try and save it. Like, no, I'm not gay. Oh, I mean, I'm not gay, but I mean, like I'm, you know, I'm somewhat attracted to Jake Gyllenhaal and stuff. I'm listening. Well, I'm not gay, but I once in the shower I put my finger in my butt for a second once. And did you enjoy that? Oh no, it felt weird. Fuck off. Okay, you're not our friend. You're not gay. Don't try and kid yourself. And it went pretty bad. It's pretty disastrous. Didn't really go as planned. Pretty bad experience. But I think it's a funny one. I didn't think it was funny at the time, but looking back, there's some real laughs in it. So hope you like it. And goes a little something like this. This is my nipple. You can never take that away from me. Take a good look at what is mine and will never be yours. This is my nipple, my nipple, my nipple. Respect it. My nipple, my nipple, my nipple, my nipple, my nipple. So I hope you liked that, and I hope the message kind of came across of what I was trying to do, which is that, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Is there your nipple? Does your nipple just get hard? Oh.
Holy shit. The difference between you and me, I know that my boobs go inside my shirt. The difference between me and the person who wrote this status, one of us is frustrated when boobs come out of shirts, and one of us thinks it's great fun. None of you are ever gonna marry Justin Bieber. Get over it. He has no clue that you even exist. You don't know shit. Okay? You act like you know shit, but you don't know shit. You don't know shit.
If you're like me and sometimes you like to taste some new food and you're open to new things, stay with me and watch this. Okay, so for a year or two now, I've been writing and recording songs, original songs, and I really enjoy it and I really like it. And I've been kind of scared to show people because so far in my life I've only, oh my god, I've only shown people the creative things I've made that were like for making people laugh, and this is more serious. I mean, it's lighthearted. It's not like about killing yourself or anything, but it's not supposed to be funny, you know. So I thought I would finally show you guys, the viewers at home. So I made a new channel. It's called The Pop He Fakes. I don't know, like that. I don't know. Oh, ow, right? Owie in your vagina, right? That hurts. Get it out. Ow.
Where are you? I'm in the bathtub. What are you doing? My testes hurt.
Thank you.
Ted asked George where he was, and he said that he was in the bathtub. In the bathtub. What do you do when you fall in love? You should read the Bible every day.
I was like, oh my god, you guys look. Oh my god, they're in love. They've been together forever. Do you see that? That is so cute. I want that. He loves her and she loves him. And they probably make each other food and stuff. You guys, I seriously want that in my life. I see it and I need it. Now I have a desire and it's like making me upset. And I'm always the one, and you know, this might just be my cynical view on relationships or whatever, but I'm always the one who's like, hold up, everyone around me. At what point did we rule out that these two hooked up last night? Like, do you think that the elderly are above one-night stands? Because I don't. I don't trust them. I think they act innocent, but they're not. So, Justin, I believe the last time we spoke, you had a little bit of a baby bump. Yeah, well, guilty as charged. I did. Now, if you can imagine, we've just got these two perfect dogs. Only thing is, all they have is a tail, a butt, you know, two front paws, and a head. If you can't imagine, I did illustrate just a rough estimate of what that would look like. First of all, Bieber, you don't get to write this song, okay? You don't get to write the in pursuit of a girl, blah, blah. You're not just like me. Stop bullshitting us. You don't have a crush, but she doesn't like you back. You have every girl. If you were to sing this boyfriend song, this is my impression of what would happen. Watch this. If I was your boyfriend... Oh, you're sucking on my penis. Okay, so the boyfriend thing is... That's cool. Alright. I wrote a... Should I sing it? I wrote a... Oh! Okay, no, this is fine.
I know it's, like, not the popular opinion, but, like, in my opinion, I don't think Kelly's dog should live. Like, I think he should be, like, put down with, like, a needle or something, because I don't think, like, he's a dog that should be alive.
And this is, of course, What's Cooking with Jimmy Skillet, the show where I like to say what everybody else I'd just be thinking. As always, I want to remind my crazy pancakes to give that thumbs up button a little pat on the back, and don't forget to fave this vid, because as I always say, it be's amazing when you be's a favesin'.
We stole our mom's car and drove to Safeway 5 minutes before closing, picked out a jumbo-sized bag of M&Ms, ate them in the bathroom without paying, and then proceeded to show our testicles to the elderly cashier who earlier that morning made the mistake of calling us ma'am. We've changed.
Say it. Boo-hoo. What's that? Boo-hoo. I'm not hearing anything right now. Boo-hoo! That's right. I'm gonna happen. This is where it starts. Everyone sees it. Lasagna, the way, the building book, the bingo hut, the way they hit the vote. Oh boy, daddy, what? Coming for you. Only water in a clear bottle, okay? I don't want to see any of that Gatorade or Powerade stuff because it brings ants, really. Also, if you do happen to have an uncircumcised penis, I'm going to have to ask you not to take your foreskin and stretch it around any of your classmates' noses while saying, "Who's the big boy now?" FYI, this is totally coming from district office. I personally don't have a problem with it, but I guess they were having some issues last year, so that's just kind of the way it is right now.
It's always a perm, by the way. My advice to you guys, if you ever see a perm, just get out. And if there's not a visible exit, break a window. Because nothing good is ever about to happen with a perm in the room.
Excuse me, I don't know much about female masturbation, but I assume that they, masturbate into some sort of can or something, and they fiddle around downtown or whatever and plop or whatever noise. And I don't know if you guys have heard about a little something called the evolution, but cats have 10 fingers now. Go check your cat. It might surprise you. They have opposable thumbs. What? All of you have peed on someone? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that. I was thinking, like, the only reason we go is, like, for the dry humping.
Right? Like, there's no other reason to, like, if you took out the sex dancing, no one would show up. Like, without the sexual tension, what's left? Like, hey, have you ever wondered what your cafeteria looks like with the lights off? We got some pretzels over there.
And I don't want to do, like, I don't want to get a job, I don't want to do the interview. I don't want to do the bullshit interview with your fake answers to the stupid questions. Like, my biggest weakness is probably that I try too hard. Like, sometimes I'm just like a real go-getter, and I'll just like put like my #1 priority, and I'll just kind of like forget about other things because I just like really want to succeed, and I'm just like, they call me like never gives up Susie, so that's just kind of who I am. But it was a party, and she said, "Do you want to come to my Halloween party?" And I'm like, yeah. Candy and costumes, let's do this. I get my costume. I'm a puppy. I found a puppy costume at a garage sale. It was like meant for a toddler, so it was supposed to be full body, but it only went to like here for me, but it was still fun. And I taped a piece of paper to myself that had puppy written in Sharpie on it. I don't know why. I had the puppy attitude. I was a motherfucking puppy, and I was ready. And he just cut himself a nice little octagon right through my slacks, right through my briefs, and he's just really going to town down there. And by the way, any other day, whatever. Let it go. I'm normally not the guy to say anything, but I've just had a super long day at work. You know how it is. It's just like super swamped, super busy, just like want to sit down, relax, eat my chicken. So maybe you guys could just talk to me. Be polite. Let him know I'm not mad.
Look at me. I know he did. He seemed very, very extremely gay. More gay than I could ever imagine. But we cannot blame ourselves for that. That is on him.
It is all I'm thinking right now. It has overcome me. Okay, and what about me don't you like? Everything. Like, all of me? Like, just everything? My elbow? Yeah, only because it's connected to you, though. I mean, if I were to see your elbow in another context, objectively, not aware that you were the owner, I most likely wouldn't have a problem with it. What other context would you see an elbow in? Elbow museum?
You can tell as I go on, I just keep adding lasagna, to be honest. I don't really remember a lot of this. I kind of blacked out into a reactionary state, just sort of felt what the character would feel and took the amount of lasagna that I knew the character would take. which is very improvised wardrobe change, which is pretty out of the ordinary for a mytoecold shoot. We usually stick to script, but being the boss, I made an exception, so it's kind of one of the perks of the job.
Are you Drew? Yes. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I just got this hat. I fucking love it. Oh.
And obviously I don't feel like that right now. Like, I'm not that down at the moment. I'm getting over it. Obviously, I have an erection. Or you guys can't see it, but here. I have an erection. Just kidding. It's a spoon with Robert De Niro's face taped to it. I made that this morning. Anyway.
You cannot walk away. He does this, and it's...
This stupid, what is that? Is that your toy?
Chain.
Fucking pillow.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! Ow!
Sorry. What did I do? What did I do?
My poor little lonely asshole is, I don't know, maybe 1/10 of an inch wide, while the ending of a log, the diameter here is, I don't know, maybe 2 fucking feet? At this point in time, if you tried to shove a log up my ass, you'd more or less just be hitting my entire ass with a log. And I don't think that's what this guy wants. I think he wants to go for full log penetration, and he knows what he wants, and that's what I've always loved about him. And look, how we're going to get this log in, I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure that he knows, because sometimes all you have is a dream, and baby, the journey is still cooking up in the oven. It was, you know, like that gurgling noise where your ass and your stomach are working together to embarrass you. You know, it sounds like a stomach growl, and you can play it off as a stomach growl, but that's always an obvious cover-up, like, oh, I'm hungry, like... Everyone knows what it is. So I had to go to the bathroom. I excused myself to the bathroom, and I don't want to say the word, but it all happened. It happened. It was disgusting. It came out. Just a bad day in the bathroom, the opposite of beautiful. I was asking her a bunch of questions. I was like, where do I touch you? How do I kiss? I remember I was really asking her that. I was like, I don't remember how to kiss. I don't want to do it wrong. And I was like, I've kissed people before, but is it like this? I was like, what about my tongue? And she's like, what about your tongue? And I was like, well, do I use it? And she's like, no. And I'm like, what if I lose control of my tongue? I really said that. And she's like, how would you lose control of your tongue? And I'm like, oh, let's not argue. Forced you to push yourself and do the best you could right then and not like coast for a little while, like just do it. But I don't think that was a bad experience, but it definitely made me horny.
Why do you need to wear a hat?
Because I have some troubles with my bangs.
Oh, do you have to curl them?
No. Have you ever met any mean daddies?
Well, I only had one, my own.
Hi, if you're one of my viewers and you watch my videos, I want to apologize for this. This isn't my type of thing. This isn't my type of thing. But if you're one of Trisha's fans, thank you so much. Welcome to my challenge channel. YouTube.com. I make a lot of tag vids. But seriously, if you're one of my fans, I don't know what this is. I'm running out of money, you guys.
You're so fucking weird.
You're like, do you know how to make videos?
People on this bus. They are my people. The senior citizens, the women, and the children. If you mess with those people, if you sexually harass them, you mess with me. Don't do that. And I'm like, I'm not covered under this philosophy. Like, am I gonna get fingered? Like, is it okay to finger me? I'm not a senior citizen. I'm not a woman. I'm not a child. I'm kind of a child. Like, I'm kind of cute. But, yeah. And also, like, am I allowed to, like, poke some daddy bulge up in here? Like, middle-aged men aren't covered either. They're not his people. What can we do on this bus? There was like a guy with a mustache. The first thing he said when he came on the bus was, this bus smells better. The last one was funky. And then his shirt said, eat, fuck, sleep, die, or no, it was like eat, fight, fucking shit or something, which to his credit matched his personality. But so he was getting, there was a couple behind me with they kept talking about how they had a 3-day-old baby, which, by the way, welcome to the world. Here it is. This is actually embarrassing, but this is actually what I thought. I thought, oh my god, what if someone from high school sees me walking around with a fucking box full of grease? Look at little Pizza Drew with his idiot pizza. He can't drive a car to get a pizza. He can't get a fucking pizza car for his pizza ass. Fuck Pizza Drew. And then that becomes my new nickname. I'm Pizza Drew. I don't know if you guys have seen Cyberbully, but that shit hurts, okay? They'll hack my computer. They'll make my username Pizza Drew. I don't want that. Emily Osment. I'm just working it out, guys. I might jump in the pool later. I'll show you. We'll work it out. Swim around, baby. I bet you're clean too, because you're so beautiful and you'll never have chlamydia. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I'm gonna go fuck the wall. I did a good job? Yeah. I did a good job?
It's not romantic though, because it's literally like a second and then you pull back. But that's good. It was good.
I'm not gonna make out with you. The way that I look makes some people angry, and it's been affecting my family as well. My own sweet grandmother.
I went to the gym the other day. I've been going there for 45 goddamn years. And I was working out and on my glutes, and the manager came over after looking at my sort of amazing body, and he said, "Is your grandson that Bob Burger motherfucker?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Never come back to this gym." So I hit him with a hammer.
That woman hadn't used her hammer in over 25 years, and now she's back on the wagon. How does that make you feel? I know it's a song I like used to listen to in the car with my mom, because you're like Shazam for like shitty early 2000s music, right?
Thanks.
That's what they call you.
Uh-huh.
Do-do-do, 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 pieces.
Kelly Clarkson!
Fucking Kelly Clarkson! I'm spending a lot of money on alcohol.
No, I don't want to say that because it's not true. I could say I'm spending a lot of money on marijuana.
Okay, that's funny. You like that's better for you than alcohol?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Make sure you not fuck. Say fuck.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay. But I'm so like nervous about actually walking around and vlogging because it's such an obvious move to have your phone that far in front of your face. You know what I'll do? This will be fun. I'll turn the camera on when I'm in the store and we'll see how much of a sentence or how many sentences I can get out before I get nervous and see somebody looking at me. I like the store. M&M are good. Okay, someone saw me bouncing the ball. Someone saw me bouncing the ball. This I can't really part with. I gotta at least keep the hat. This is something that I need in my life. How are you guys? How are you feeling? How are you? I'm Drew, I just moved in. Sorry to disturb you, I know it's late, but I really love your porch. So I guess I should do a 360. If I didn't do a 360, every comment would be, where's the 360? Where's the 360? Where is it? Now I'm a different kind of YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber that shows off when I need to. I love friends, I love mom, I love dad. The man behind the word, the real life daddy, my fucking dad. A little bit of an underwhelming presence. We should have maybe thrown a sequins jacket on him or something. Not much of a personality. He's a shy man, and he's trying his best.
That's true.
That's the one thing that they say about my dad is that he means well. And
They say that? Oh, he's such a dick, but he means well.
That you're a big douchebag. Before I go through these lyrics, I think it's important for us to remember that Taylor Swift is rich as fucking shit. I don't really know why that's important. I just feel like we should never forget that. It's just so weird to think like Taylor Swift, if you look it up, made like, I don't know, $80 million last year. And then you look at my mom, who's like the hardest working, nicest, most caring person I know in the entire world, and she made, I don't know, 45 million? My mom is Jennifer Aniston, by the way. Listen, why do you think you see so many people walking around with iPhones with completely shattered screens? Because it's worth it, motherfucker. If you marry Ryan Gosling, you're not gonna call it quits because he fell down and is in a wheelchair now. Dick still works, honey. Dick still works. At this point, I'm getting pretty tired, tee-haw. So, I put on my burrito feet. I strap on my helmet, I turn on a sick beat, I get in my favorite position, I pop my little butt.
Goldfish.
What did you say?
Goldfish.
How did you, where did you? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Goldfish.
Oh my
Goldfish.
God.
Goldfish.
Oh my
Goldfish.
God.
Are you gay?
Do you want to leave right now?
Are you gay?
Do you want to get out?
Are you
I'm
gay?
not kidding. Do you want to get out?
No.
No, I'm not gay, Grandma.
I didn't think you were.
Are you?
Okay. No, I'm not gay.
You've had some crushes on some ladies, though.
No, never
Yes,
have.
I've heard you say that. You had a crush.
No
Crush
crush.
on your friend.
No, once, a long time ago, I was a little bit attracted, but that woman died. That's what happens.
Seriously, my hair is greasy. What the fuck does it matter to you? You can't smell it. It's not dripping on your carpet. I am in the privacy of my own home, technically owned by my mother. Getting mad at me for having greasy hair while I'm in my bedroom is like me busting through your fucking door, screaming at you for wearing sweatpants while you're on goddamn Tumblr. It doesn't count when no one's there.
One time I watched a guy fucked an elephant.
Okay, this is now the video.
but it was at a circus. Like, you're taking it out of context. Like, it was actually a circus.
Wait, you're a human, and you think that it makes it less weird that someone fucked an elephant?
No, I didn't know him. I didn't know him. He wasn't my friend. I just saw him fucking an elephant. I didn't know him. I was like 13 or something.
That you're adding things on that make it weirder and weirder and weirder and acting like.
No, because I
was
didn't
like 13.
know.
Like, he was my dad. Like, he had a gun. Like, it wasn't weird. It's actually really sad that he fucked an elephant. If an elephant's watching this and you're the one that got fucked, dude, sorry. This is the house that I grew up in and lived in for 14 years of my life. I went through puberty in that bedroom over there. Loudly. This is the pet store I would always go to because there's a beautiful bird in here named Skittles that I love very much. This is Skittles. I was talking to Dad, and he said the reason that he divorced you is because I told him it would be okay if he did.
Really? You gave him permission, essentially?
Apparently. So I just wanted to call and apologize if that complicated things a little bit for you. So you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Did you know that Dad has his nipples pierced?
Yes, I heard that.
Okay, now I have to do something else too. Hey, Dad?
Yes?
Is it okay if I say that you have pierced nipples in a YouTube video?
Yes.
You're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Give it to me.
I'm gonna miss you, Drew. Leave me messages, leave us both messages, because we're both lonely.
Okay.
Even though I'm sad, we have to still be having fun.
All the teens out there watching it, you know what to tell them. Use a condom, and if you're sad, keep going.
Keep going and use a condom.
By the way, I don't know when I developed this character and way of speaking where I sound like somebody's boss, like giving you directions and I'm being very passive-aggressive and it's like been a long day. Do people enjoy that? Do they enjoy that as much as they like listening to little turtle flippers flipping around? Maybe I should just replace myself with a fucking turtle. Why don't I put a fucking turtle on my backpack and see what the fuck happens? Shit! This is my phone case. I got it at Ross Dress for Less for $3 and my friend has been making fun of it. I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is, but it's very sparkly purpley, which I really enjoy, but my friend says it's something that a 5-year-old girl would have. Now, first of all, that says a lot about where my friend's head is at, that he thinks a 5-year-old girl should have a cell phone. My 5-year-old, when I have kids, is not gonna have a cell phone. You don't get a fucking MySpace until you're 22, you asshole. And also, what's the problem with that? Who are the happiest people in the world? Ask yourself that right now. Who are the happiest goddamn people in the entire world? No, it's not Scientologists. They're faking it. It's 5-year-old girls. Do you think evolution is cool? Evolution is not cool. I don't care how many of your friends are doing it. Do not give into evolution. That shit'll fuck you up. Does Rodeo Jones, that's my turtle, get stopped on the street often? If Rodeo Jones was on the street, I hope to God one of you guys would stop him because he's supposed to be in his tank like a normal turtle. What do you think of Swedish people? They're fine. I'm sick of being asked that fucking question every day of my life. What do you think? I don't know. They seem nice. I don't want to put it on you, but she said that she it felt good to have like a new experience and someone who seemed like they cared about her. Was she kind of like in between takes, she would whisper to me like, it's so good to feel someone, it's so good to feel someone, it feels like home. She kept saying that feels like home, I miss long hair, I miss... Yeah. This is a cute dog. Aww. It looks like one of those dogs that costs money, though. Like,
I got it for my birthday.
Okay, because it annoys me sometimes when people do that, because it's like, get one of the ugly ones at the shelter. A lot of YouTubers, it's like they have these, like, speckled, like, cheetah cats. Like, what are you doing? Like, go get a sad cat that's ugly. This is a cup. I don't know who this is. I like him. These are, like, jar cups. They weren't my idea. I don't know. I feel like people who drink out of jars usually have houses that smell like kitty litter, you know? Oh my god, it's that workout protein powder, Bro Central. I was wrong, bro. Nest. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a dead hamburger. And here's the living room. Soak it in, peasants. This is what you can have one day if you do enough collabs. This is a little coffee table. My roommates will never know I gave it a low hump. This is a little rocking chair. You can only sit on it if you finish your homework. Like, is he flirting with me? It's like, somebody's hungry. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Yeah, it's me. My stomach growls sometimes, so I put food in my mouth. What do you think of that? Oh, also these. Somebody gave this to me. I swear to God, this is not sponsored. These are called Gain Flings, and they're like laundry detergent. It looks like a fucking yin-yang, and it feels like a goddamn breast implant. I love it. like a little fisheye, so sexy. I swear that was not sponsored by the company Gain, just to prove it. Fuck Gain. Everybody go steal their shit, go to the store, take everything that's made by Gain, light it on fire. Fuck you, Gain. I didn't mean that, Gain. Your shit rules. DM me.
No, I totally am on Tinder and Hinge
Really?
and Happen.
Hinge.
I think it is the direct digital manifestation of what happens in a bar.
I've never been to a bar.
Right, because you're like 10.
I'm 10 years old, guys. Hit me up on Tinder.
You go in the bar and you look around. I mean, you make like kind of a snap judgment, and then you decide who you're going to give sex eyes to.
I didn't expect you to open up like that. I felt like I was talking to like a Disney star that would be like,
Oh,
well,
gosh,
I
no.
don't do things like that. I'm not going to give sex eyes to young men.
Well, I mean, not like young
What are
men.
sex eyes?
You know, like, it's like smizing, but also...
Do it to the camera. I won't look right now. I'll watch later. Really? I like that. Can I see your picture?
Do you want to show? I'll show you.
I love how open you are.
Well, why wouldn't I? It's a public forum.
Everybody isn't.
What do you think?
Go with
It's
your
like-
gut. I'm a southern wet. Does this make you uncomfortable?
No, I mean, I put it out there.
Go,
It should
okay.
be okay, read it.
Get it in my gut.
No, it's go with your
Go
gut.
with your gut. Okay. Drip down my gut. I'm sorry. I'm reading it wrong. What the fuck do hot guys talk about? WWE? Who gives a fuck? What else? Oh, I think I believe in God again. Because I prayed the other day. You know when you're like kind of agnostic, but you only pray when you're like afraid that something bad is gonna happen? And all of my prayers start with like, hey God, like super sorry about all that stuff about not believing in you for like 10 years. That was super fucked up of me. So sorry about when I said that anyone who believed in you was stupid and said that you were just like the Easter Bunny. I was with a bunch of stoners. I thought they'd appreciate the comparison. Super sorry about when I stopped being attracted to that girl because I found out that she believed in you. So lame of me. But if you just do me like a quick solid right now and have my mom call me because I randomly decided this afternoon that she was dead for no reason and she hasn't been picking up her phone. Is that like super annoying? I am so, okay. Thank you. You're being like super cool right now. This is like not the God I know. Thank you so, like, thank you. 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 Like, praise the Lord. But I do have a grandmother, and I want to say to the city of Los Angeles, thank you for respecting Dorothy. I do like the bus though, and I'm not just saying that to like overcompensate for something that I'm ashamed of. I really enjoy it because there's not a lot of like ego on the bus. Definitely not as much ego as an audition waiting room. Jesus Christ. But I do like it. It's just like a bunch of people on the bus. Like, we're on the bus. It doesn't mean we're poor. It doesn't mean we're stupid. Hey, it is like an audition. We are all auditioning for God, our Lord and Savior, Jesus H. Christ, for the role of bus passenger. And honey, we got the part. Have you ever had to hide a boner? No, because I'm not ashamed. And for the men out there, when you get a boner in public, you hold on to it proudly. Just like your firearms, just like your sweet baby guns, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm not letting Obama take away my erections. And you might be able to tell from the title, but this video isn't going to be super funny unless I like take my ass out or something, which actually might be even sadder now that I think about it, if I'm like crying about my problems and then all of a sudden I'm like, and look at this, you know? It's like YouTuber dick small, right? These are little bitch hamburgers. I never like these kind of burgers. They're too fucking thin. And that's why I love fucking Wendy's, because they give you a burger. They don't give you a preview of a burger. It's like if you went to the movies, I paid for 50 Shades of Grey. I know it's problematic, but if I went in, I don't want to just watch the trailer. And that's what this burger is like. I went in for the whole soundtrack, they just gave me that Crazy in Love remix. I swear this is the last thing. People who take pictures of money when you roll a bunch of 50s out and you take a Snapchat of it, it's not that impressive, okay? We know you're only taking it because you're not gonna have the money for very long. I've had $1,000 before too. Netflix and pizza, shut the fuck up. Do I shave my little hole? No. Do I shave my big hole? Both of them are clean, guys, and that's what I want you to understand in these videos. People say, click the like in the crotch area. Click the like in my fucking hairy hole.
Who says that?
John Green. I actually like it. I do. I actually feel good. I know it seems like I'm joking, but I actually feel better. You can't scroll left on a bath pic. And yes, that's Frankie Muniz. Do you ever get a girl pregnant? Only like as a joke. Like a gag. Are you horny? Uh-huh. I got mad at my ex. Honey, we all did. Ew. Why the
fuck would you make me witness that? If you're ever making that noise, you go to the bathroom and you do it like a human. You don't send it to a celebrity. See, when you open something like this, you think it's a real gross dick at first and you get all excited, and then you find out that it's just a fruit.
Thank you for calling Hi, I'm an old lady. I love big pancakes. Do you want to make me very happy, big boy?
What can I get for you?
Do you have big pancakes?
I've got pancakes.
Do you want to make me very happy, big boy?
What did you want?
The big pancakes.
You want an order of pancakes?
Yes, I'm an old lady.
That's it?
Do you want to make me very happy, big boy?
That's funny.
What is that? What is that?
Chocolate dipped.
No. Chocolate dip what?
They don't tell you. It looks like a maggot.
Well, if you swallow that, can't it build and make more in your stomach? And I saw on Wiki, the pregnant girl, she thought she was pregnant, and there's just a bunch of fucking maggots.
I know when I'm pregnant. We're just gonna see what's inside to know they're not lying to us. They wouldn't give it to you if you couldn't eat it.
It's on your lip. It's hanging on your lip. There's like a little larva head on your face.
Is there a way that I can make it so I only eat the maggot? Because this chocolate is kind of grossing me out. I don't like white chocolate. I just want the maggot. I don't like how they make you put it together yourself. Like, they sell these separately and you have to put it together at home. That's like the most embarrassing thing ever. Oh, look, I just destroyed my toilet. Now it's time for a fucking DIY. Like, what? Oh, this really offended me. I saw this in the pet section. This is for a dog, I guess. I think it's so fucking insulting to be like, to take advantage of the fact that dogs apparently can't see color and be like, here's a blue hamburger. Don't you think it's regular color?
Like, you were 3, you went to that park and you like took a crap and then you went down the slide with your diaper on, and so it like smashed the...
Why would I remember that?
Because this kid started making fun of you. It was like, oh, you smell! And then you were like, backed into a corner.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
And all that Timbuktu. And all that Timbuktu.
Why? Like, I feel like kind of proud of myself for like expressing myself at a young age, but a part of me is like, what we did as a people in our MySpace days, in our MySpace era, should have been wiped away with our MySpace pages. Gone in the dust with my MySpace song, Bubbly by Colby Calais. Eat your own dick. Number 4, don't lay in bed every single night and think about all the stupid things you've ever done and all the mistakes you've ever made in your entire life and just lay there and think about that until you fall asleep. That is very toxic and very unhealthy. If you cannot figure out how to not do that, turn on some fucking Stevie Wonder. No joke, he's really fucking good. And think about the shit that you're gonna do tomorrow and you're gonna do this year and how it's gonna make you feel and how you are gonna be better. For real though. It's called a police play set. The scary thing about this is there's no guns. There's just like a grenade and a sharp knife. So when you give this to your kid, you're basically saying like, here Tommy, by the way, sometimes when the policeman doesn't have a boom boom, he has to get the bad guy by exploding his entire body or taking this knife and getting him right in the heart, essentially ending his life. Maybe not immediately. He might take a few minutes to bleed out. Oh, this is fucking sweet. This is Larry the Cable Guy beer batter. Bye. Fuck you, bye. Fucking hello.
The tear fell.
Why am I still crying?
We tasted
I'm
it.
so sad. Why aren't I happy yet?
But now you're...
For real, I'm calling her. Pharrell, I'm calling her. Cause I'm happy. Graham? She didn't answer yet.
Hello?
Grandma, it's Drew. I'm calling you right now. You're in my video.
What video?
It's not titled.
How could I be in your video when I wasn't with you?
Well, guess what, Grandma? I installed a camera at your house. I'm getting her right now.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Take a look to your left and take a look to your right.
Nothing. There's no camera here.
Well, I gotta make a call because the cameras I ordered obviously did not show up. I'm out $400 now, okay? So that's not funny, is it?
Wait a minute. You said there's a camera in my house?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Have you ever swim in your undies? In my what the fuck? Is an 8-year-old sending me these questions? My undies? What's your next question? Have I ever looked at my private part? By the way, the answer is no. I've smelled it and that's enough. What is your relationship with your turtle? Same as my relationship with your father. I fuck him and I feed him. Only difference is your dad gets the cheap pellets. I feel like I look like a cute girl at school today who's like a little bit alternative, but at the same time she like has a passion for makeup and she's like with the wrong guy and everyone knows it. Like even she knows it. Even Michelle knows that he's not like the one, you know, but what's she supposed to do at this point? They have concert tickets for 2 months from now, you know? At a certain point you box yourself in and it's hard to cut that cord. Hello, how are you? I was thinking the other day about how I used to walk home from school in 7th grade. It was like a 45-minute walk, and I used to intentionally go down the busiest street in my hometown carrying a Monster energy drink, taking sips, because I thought it was cool. I don't know why, I don't know what that meant, I don't know what I thought that made the people driving by think of me, like, oh wow, look at that long-haired child. He had a whole $2, and he spent it wisely on that fine, fine can of syrup. I would love for my daughter to hold hands with him. Honey, you should really talk to that Monson boy. He seems like he's really making something of himself. First thing, my current beard.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because someone called me a country hipster.
I was gonna say you look grungy. Yeah, you look like Kid Rock.
Oh no! That's the worst thing anyone's ever said to me. Have you ever been described as emotionally abusive? They say it's hard to prove, but we just filmed that. Do my fans know who Kid Rock is? Don't call them fans, it's demeaning, viewers. Okay, I was in a super busy bathroom recently. I'm not gonna say where it was. Actually, I am. You know what? It was at VidCon. That's right, I'm putting John Green on blast. Get more bathrooms, you young adult writer. I'm kidding, but I waited for like 5 minutes and I went to the stall because that's where I'm comfortable, but there was so many people in there and I was so shy that I couldn't even do it in there because people were waiting for me and they saw my little shoesies and I heard a guy going, "What's that guy doing? Is he jacking off in there?" And I just want to take this moment to use this camera as what I wish I could have said to him. Hey, was that you? Listen, first of all, I don't jack off, I jerk off. I jerk off and I think about jerks like you. I love that. I love that. I look like Christina Aguilera. One sec, my mom's calling me. Hello, Ma. Yeah, I know, Chrissy Agu. I look just like her. Thank you. Bye. Moms can't live with them. Moms can't live without them. Moms living for their compliments.
You look like my dad.
Okay, sorry. Speaking of bad looking, let's try to not make this man bun bad looking by making it good looking, by keep working hard on it.
Ah!
Hey, oh,
You're such an asshole!
What?
You just like sprayed it on me.
I didn't do it on purpose.
So dude.
Literally Mother Nature.
Yeah, you're right.
Literally Newton. What a great video, and I am so comfortable. This is like a size too small, by the way. I think I bought it at like a drugstore and it's like way too small and it's very uncomfortable. Right now I'm gonna wear my old shirt with it. This looks like a nice little sweatshirt that I also peed on. I'm gonna sing for you now. Listen to Panic at the Disco's new song on iTunes. Way ahead of you. No plans to do that. Panic at the Disco is like fun, and then you turn 16 and you realize that the guy's singing voice sounds like the richest, snobbiest kid at school, like telling you the story of how he bought his $400 jeans.
I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but I don't know how to do it.
Are we just confessing things? I don't know if I'll ever be happy.
You'll never be happy?
Well, I'm trying.
Well, maybe you need to follow Buddhists. If any of you want to find out more about it, then read about it.
Are you trying to plug the Buddha on my web show?
A little bit.
Go to Buddha.com.
Because it'll make you happy.
Buddha.com, coupon code Grandma85. Glad to hear you got your first sponsorship. What are some of your turn-ons? What gets you crushing on a bro? Do you know what I mean? You crush on bros, we all do. You like a bro. Toss a bro out there, you'll eat him up.
I can admire them, but you know, when you're
from afar.
Yeah, from afar.
Maybe
now.
give him a little ha-ha, ha-ha.
I know. Hi, bro.
I'll give him a little bit of a Dazzle Queen likey, you know.
Okay.
I bought one. I thought I picked the most fucked up costume, the funniest one I could find. I'm not sure if I did it. I haven't put it on yet. Let's see what happens. The costume I chose to buy with my money. I am everything. I am the sun, I am the moon, and I am the rain. This is like a new part of my life. I feel like it makes me look skinny. I want to go on a date wearing this.
Stop talking. No,
I love that. Stop talking.
Stop talking.
That's like a fucking hot makeout scene in a movie. Just
stop talking.
Stop talking. It's something you put in the oven. Not your baby.
Popcorn.
Do you put popcorn in the oven?
Yes. I don't know. Popcorn?
You already said that.
What is it?
French fries.
I got it.
One more.
Oh, you love this game.
Trust me, I wanted those fucking pants. Skinny jeans looked amazing. I graduated to like slim fit jeans after like middle school. Like slim fit jeans. If you don't know the difference between slim fit and skinny jeans like everyone can straight up see your penis. Slim fit jeans, they just like know it's small. You may remember my dad texted me a selfie of his own body. Not his body, just his face. A little bit of his titty. Clothed. Clothed. And I said, what does that mean? Question mark. Yes, I saw you do it. And what did he say? Dad said. Read it.
Out loud for the class, please. It means dad!
Here's another scary thing. This is called a fashion doll, and this is exactly the condition I found her in. She won't even look at us. She looks like she was like found in a dumpster on CSI. And like one of the detectives like finds her and he like vomits, and the older detective's like, what, first day? You'll get used to it. And it's like, why are you being sassy about a dead teenager? This is one of the most important videos I've ever made. It is called I'm Not a Girl, and it has 3 exclamation points in the title.
Been some confusion lately on whether I'm a male or a female.
Don't fucking laugh. I don't like that attitude, by the way. Don't you condescend to us. We're confused, motherfucker. Look at those pretty little lips, honey. It's complicated. We had questions. Oh my god. I didn't look at the camera until now. Wow. I kind of want to do a cross for my man JC. That kind of worked, and there it is. Hello, children, and welcome to church. I don't hate the product, but looking back, I could have just had your dad do this with his teeth. Hello.
Oh.
That was cool.
That was amazing.
You don't have to lie to me. That was the best condom challenge on the line. So I walk up to Goofy, I'm ready for my picture, I see him, he looks at me, I remember this very fucking clearly, he points to my ponytail, and he goes like this. Snip, 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 Goofy wants my pony. And I have so much to say about this, I don't even know where to start. I guess a good place is suck my fucking dick, Goofy? Who the fuck do you think you are? First of all, let's figure the logic out. What the fuck does that even mean? That's the worst part. It confused me. Since when was that like Goofy's thing? Does he love hair? Does he eat it? Does he collect it? Does he fucking jack off to it? Are you objectifying my long brunette locks in the happiest place on earth, motherfucker? Goofy doesn't love ponytails. That is not fucking Goofy canon, and you know it. You can't just fucking decide that. That's like if the guy dressed up as Mickey like went around like pointing to people's arms and legs and going rup, and it's like, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, that's Mickey's thing. He likes for everyone to be an amputee. He hates limbs. What do you know?
Whisper to my ear.
Okay. A little nibble?
Oh, nibble?
Ooh, I like your little fucking French laugh.
Leave me a fucking comment. I'm lonely as fuck. Shit.
Fuck you. Leave me a fucking comment. I'm hairy lonely. And I'm hairy. No one talks to me because I'm hairy. I literally cut myself in some way every time I shave my face. That's why I need a girlfriend, by the way. That's what girlfriends do, right? They shave you. I've been single for a while. By the way, speaking of girlfriends, would it ever be appropriate to ask an Uber driver for her phone number? I had like a connection with this girl. Like, I don't know if she felt it, but I felt it. It was like fun, and she was pretty, and we were talking, and I didn't want to be like weird and be like, thanks for the ride. Do you want to come over to my apartment and meet my turtle and watch me eat Doritos? I mean, I guess that doesn't have to be the first date, but I just prefer it that way. I said Uber, by the way, but I meant Lyft because I feel like Uber is a more accessible brand. If you don't know what Uber is, it's like Lyft. It's like a taxi. I don't know where you guys lived. Are you guys in another country? Who are you? When is it appropriate to try and date people? I don't know how that works. How do people meet the people that they date? Honestly, if anyone knows a Lyft driver in the Los Angeles area around my age and a female, show her a picture of me. I feel like there's no good actual pictures of me on the internet, so I'm gonna pose for one right now. Screenshot this. Remember me? When I'm taking a shower, I have to put this cup over this part because I can't get the wound directly wet, and it doesn't help with my grease issue, and I look like an actual insane person. Also, I'm actually taking a shower right now, like I'm naked, like my ass is open. Do you know what a fuckboy is?
Fuckboy?
Yeah, have you heard of a fuckboy?
I don't know what that is.
When you were growing up, a fuckboy would be like you met some guy like on a boat or something and you like did the razzmatazz or whatever, and like the second that you got frisky, he like stopped sending you telegrams.
Oh. Then he dropped me like a hot potato? Oh no, they never dropped me.
So they're going to give me a reading, which is something I don't do very often.
That's right. We got it.
And secondly, fuck you. You're not better than me. I have no respect for people who don't wear thrift store underwear. I only wear thrift store underwear. I refuse to put something on my ass that wasn't on somebody else's ass before it was on my ass, because I don't care what you say, I am not going through this world alone. But anyway, you're not feeling so great, you sit down, you put your drink down, and you fucking spill it. Like, all of it. Like, you look up and it's on its side, like, all the way. Like, it's on its fucking side just like you were 10 minutes ago in your bed trying to pretend that life isn't real. And, like, it always happens in the most, like, ridiculous way possible. Like, your fucking elbow knocks it over, and then you're, like, mad at your elbow. You're like, maybe if my fucking elbow wasn't such a fucking fat ass, you chubby little fuck. I'm trying to figure this out, and I realized that while I'm doing this, I look like I'm either, like, in the band Pierce the Veil, or, like, I'm their mom. Like, good job, boys. Keep rocking. To some people, I'm great. To some people, I'm weird. To some people, I'm, like, exotically weird, and it's, like, a challenge. Like, that's the good thing. Like, dating me could, like, make you feel good about yourself for dating me. Like, you can, like, put a picture with me on your online dating profile, and, like, instead of a picture of you volunteering in Africa, because it, like, means the same thing. It's like, look, I've been charitable before. Look what I hung around with. I dated this strange boy and touched his wanky. I love adventures. And also, like, being single right now, it's so weird, because I feel like dating is so, like, immersed in, like, technology and the internet that I so badly want to be, like, the person who, like, meets someone in a natural, organic way that I'm, like, trying to make it happen. And that fantasy just runs, like, so deep in my head that I'm just looking at everyone that way. I'm just like, wow, there she is. Look at us. At the same liquor store. We both like stores. Oh my god, she's getting an Arizona iced tea. My sister loves those. Looks like you two gals already have something to talk about at the wedding. This is great. Also, have I ever showed you guys this pillow? I know I say pillow weird. I also say milk instead of milk. Fuck you. Ooh, that's actually like so cool. Like that makes me feel so powerful. Honestly, happy Valentine's Day. I'm just kidding. I'm a good boy. Like, have you ever been told that you have soft lips? That's the fucking hottest shit you will ever hear in your entire life. I don't give a fuck what you say. I love being told I have soft lips, and I love being called pretty. A lot.
Hey, tubers. I know you don't like makeup, but today's a little different. OOTD. I always read that as ooted. Fiona. Apple. White. Tight. Loose. These are my slippers. If you're dating a guy who doesn't wear slippers, get the fuck out.
I'm pretty sure the way you guys will ever know if I start dating someone is I just won't talk about dating for like 5 months, and you'll be like, okay, he's finally come to terms with the fact that he's single, but in reality, I'm busy eating some pancakes. And by pancakes, I mean women's breasts / boobs. And by women's breasts / boobs, I actually mean your father's big ass tits. I'm not kidding around. Bill's giant floppers make me want to go back to high school and join Key Club.
Did you ever have a crush on me, and do you still?
I feel like I do, yeah, because I feel like I like to talk about you all the time.
Yeah.
To Scott.
And he always wants to bring you up in videos, blah, blah, blah. And he's always like, oh, it's a Drew.
Yeah, like, let's do the Drew segment now.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get the tweets, I check the videos. Don't you chill out right now, because you're in this.
No, I'll finish it off.
No.
And then I'll finish you off. Leave me a fucking comment.
Leave me a
fucking comment.
Wait, I actually changed it. It's Drew, will you go out with me?
Leave me a Drew, will you go out with me?
Oh! Yes! Turns out, no, she was having like a full-on conversation in public, but like a loud one. You know what I mean? It was like, no, that's what I told him, and that's what I told him. It was like one of those, like really committing to it. And in my head, for 1 second, I was like, wow. Like, what she's doing right now, just talking, not giving a fuck. I've never felt that confident about anything I've ever done. And it was just a fucking teenage girl on the phone. And I was like, you fucking do you. I don't think I've ever done anything ever without being like, I don't know if this is a real video or not. Honestly, I get nervous like vlogging in public. I was very comfortable at the glasses store throwing on a pair and fucking
And you didn't even send me like, it wasn't even like funny or quirky. It was literally like
1, 2, 3, or okay, just okay. Here we go. Okay, we're like having it, right? We're doing it, right? Sex, we're having that, right? Yes. Yeah. Like, you're sure? Like, how do we know? Or are you okay? I mean, you're like sure you want to do this, right? What, do I want to like have sex sex? Yeah, excuse me, doorbell ringing. Yes, I do. I love, this is literally my new favorite thing. So like, stop. I'm not mad at you. And then she said something that I am still trying to figure out. She goes, well, I hope you come up soon. And I was like, come up soon? Does she mean like come up to the party? Like, am I invited to a party? Because like, first of all, you do not want me at your party. Trust me. Like, inviting me to your party literally has the same effect as like like inviting an actual pig to your party. Like an actual fucking hog just sitting in the living room, people react the same way. They're just like, why would that be here? Okay, well. So we said bye, I retrieved my food, and for the rest of the night, I just kept thinking, like, what if I went to that party? Like, just imagining what would happen if I just, like, knocked on the door and was like, hello, I'm 20 years old, in case you're wondering. I believe one of your attendees has seen my depression vlogs. Where is she? Hi, I'll take 1 beer, please. I don't even know how else to describe it to you. I just fucking nailed it. And then I hung up the phone, I put my phone down, and then out loud, this is the part I remember very clearly, words coming out alone, I go to myself, you did a really good job, sweetie. I swear on my life, I said that to me about calling a human. And I guess, like, technically I could be embarrassed by that, but honestly, like, that's beautiful. Like, how self-loving is that? Like, I convinced myself that I hate myself, but, like, I'm pretty nice to me, I guess. Like, I used a fucking pet name, and I just realized, like, I talk to myself all day, every day. Like, I must like myself, like, a little bit. I don't know anyone else in my life, past or present, that I talk to this frequently, and I don't, like, at least think is like really hot. I have a bone to pick with you. No, you don't. What's your bone? Try me. What's your bone? Is it treat related? Do you not love your bacon strips? Because you sure seem to be chowing down on them every fucking night. If you don't love them, maybe you should have let me know that before I literally went to literal Costco and got a literal actual 15-pack. Now presenting Roxy. You boys like beans? You know we do! Woo woo! That's Chris, always in the front row, always sporting a big old burrito boner. That moment when you realize your burrito has become hairy as hell. Anyway, if that sounds fun to you, stick around. If it doesn't, literally, I don't give a damn F. I'll throw a pink cup at you until you die. I'm also gonna change my shirt right now because honestly, this one is sweaty already. Like, it's kind of, my tummy looks weird. Hello? Do you love it? It's kind of fancy pants, but I like it. I got this at the store. It was $30, but I saw it on the shelf and I was like, if I wear this in public, people will like me. Also, I just remembered I had a super long dream about Obama and he was so nice.
Would they like to see it?
Sure, I'll show, you can show them the chicken.
This is what we're having for dinner tonight.
Wow, now those are some Pokies.
This is a Pokemon dinner.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got some magazines because I wanted to incorporate pop culture into my Sunday, which has Cameron Dallas, all our favorites, Kylie, Kendall, the sisters.
Who's Dove?
There's a famous person right now named Dove. Maybe it's Duvet, you know, and you don't know yet.
The quote is, bad friends tried to bring me down.
That did happen to Dove. I want to put them at the top because they're the princesses, actual queens of Snapchat, guys. Be sure to follow Kylie and Kendall. Just for good measure, I'm going to put a little Cameron up top. I'm not really sure if Cameron and the girls have hung out IRL, but for our Sunday's sake, they're gonna have a little fun. So we're gonna just have them be friends.
Why are you getting cheese out?
Fuck! That was a lyric, that wasn't me messing up. Fuck! That was 2! All that was lyrics. Like, some people are not okay with it, and I never really was thinking about it in terms of like my gender or like what it says about me or what people think it makes me represent. Like, does that mean that I'm a different gender, or does it mean that I'm gay, or does it mean I'm coming out as something? But it's just like fun for me. Like, I wanted to do it when I was a kid, and I want to do it now, and I've always been kind of scared, and I used to only do one finger, but just like, fuck it. Like, literally, Donald Trump is the president. What am I gonna do besides do what I want to do and not give a fuck what people say? Also, gender, my thoughts on it, just if you're curious. Literally, what is it in the first place? It's fake. Literally, whatever you want to do, I'm gonna call you that, and you are gonna be called that, and if people are like, oh, that's my Trump one, because of transgender bathrooms, fuck off!
To name it, I named it Scooby-Doo, but you might want to name it something else.
Scooby-Doo. I like that it's named Scooby-Doo. I think I'm gonna keep it as Scooby-Doo.
And if you feel sad, you just look at Scooby-Doo, and he makes you happy. You like it.
I like him a lot.
Okay.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you very much for my gifts. He's waking up.
Good morning, Scooby-Doo! It's not even mine, it's just a picture my mom probably got at a thrift store. Can you tell me this isn't everything to you? Like, will you look at this and tell me you're not happier than you were 30 seconds ago? Like, that you're fluttering a little bit and you're kind of like, oh, things are okay, things are okay. Like, what the hell, mama?
Is this gonna be something creepy?
Yes.
Carry on.
I haven't had the doctor check, but I am thinking that my hairline kinda rose.
The Flintstones. The Flintstones movie with John Goodman. The Flintstones movie with John Goodman. That's kind of what it looks like when I sleeps. I use Windows Movie Maker, and if you don't believe me, here's proof. Also, caffeine is a scam. I'm on caffeine right now. I'm on caffeine. I had a coffee this morning. I never drank coffee and then I started doing it every morning. It's a fucking scam. It's like one day you don't get enough sleep and then you drink coffee and it makes you energetic for 2 hours and then you just keep doing it and it fucks with your head and you just have the same amount of energy you would have had if you would have just slept enough that one day. It's stupid. It's just very strange because it feels like I was taking a break because I didn't really feel comfortable, which is something that happens to me sometimes. My brain will open up in the wrong way to where I think too much about what you guys are going to think or what somebody is going to say about my video and how many people, oh my god, someone in Nebraska might not like it. Oh my god, there's someone in Asia that's gonna hate it. I mean, that's a big continent. There might be a lot more people that hate it there. I would assume thousands of people in Asia hate me. Glue stick, glue stick, glue stick. It's just weird. I'm sorry. Am I the only one who's asked about the glue stick thing? I'm your dentist. I could spank ya. Bitches, I've got a tambourine. Hello. Who likes lions? Hello. Like, who's to say? If I was around like Mark Zuckerberg's my hero, and he was like, we were at a cookout like making brisket, like he was putting on the Sweet Baby Ray's, if you know what I'm talking about, like, and he's like, hey Drew, like, what's your favorite movie? Slam, not slam, slime, the Sweet Baby Ray's on the brisket. That's a type of barbecue sauce. He talks about it sometimes. What's your favorite movie? Frozen. When he finally got to the top, he saw a very big disco party with lots of giants doing the disco. I mean, it feels random, but at the same time, a lot of like animated movies that I was watching did end with a big dance party, so it makes sense. There was even a giant DJ that was playing Giant Hound Dog. Now, I think the logic here is that it's a giant party, like full of big giants, and the song Hound Dog by Elvis is being played, but it's made by a giant, so it's called Giant Hound Dog. He heard the giant singing, "You ain't nothing but a giant hound dog." I was right. I wish I was a fox. Oh my god, can I also do a turtle room tour? Yes, let's do this, 1 second. So I got my turtle like a new basking area, which if you don't know, turtles need to bask in like a special bulb. Yeah, I really think she loves it and I'm so excited about it. I decorated it. I've literally never been so excited to do something but decorate my turtle's room. And now it's like she has her own room. I'm gonna show you. I think I'm going to scare her. Hopefully she'll stay on her basking area. She's doing it right now. Okay, it says RJ because her name is Rodeo Jones. Hi, sweetie. Her name's Rodeo Jones. Okay, so what I have here, I have a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I have a little tree, I've got RJ, I've got another little tree, and it's like a room. It's like her own little room. Baby, do you like being on camera? Do you like your house? Do you like your... Mama? I'm just kidding. And sometimes getting help, the first step can be a lot easier than the other ones. You can take it one step at a time. Like you can tell a friend, you can tell your parents, I've been feeling sad. I think I might have depression. Something's going on. I don't feel right. That's the first step, and do that before you worry about anything else, because honestly, and the other thing is, I don't know why I said honestly and didn't even start saying something, but if you are depressed or you are an emotional person, you've probably convinced, even though it can be hard, you've probably convinced yourself that it's way harder than it really is. If you're depressed, you have irrational thoughts. You know what I mean? Like you blow things out of proportion. So the good news is it's probably easier than you've convinced yourself it is. The thing for me about struggling mentally has been that there's been so much going on in my head that I've just never told anybody. I never talk about, and it feels so good to talk about things you've never talked about before. That is such a huge relief. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes you cry. All the times you cry, I cry.
Start over again.
Okay, well no, let's just do it. Welcome to the Drew and Drew's Grandma YouTube channel.
Oh,
yes, perfect.
No, I didn't. I messed up.
They'll love it. It's natural.
I got so into American Idol. I was like, Kelly versus Justin. Did you ever watch that season?
I didn't. No.
It was like and then Clay versus Ruben, and I literally was in love with Clay Aiken, and I was nervous that entire night. I was like, what's gonna happen? I mean, I feel like something's happening right now. Like, what's happening to me? And then Ruben won, and it was a disappointment, and Clay went on. Clay came out of the closet. Do you know who Clay Aiken is?
Yes, I know.
He's gay.
Yeah.
Well,
he what?
He's gay.
He's dead?
No. There's a difference, Grandma. He's
you mean
gay.
He's gay.
Yeah.
He's gay.
He's gay and alive.
Some people are going to be like, that's funny, me too. And some people are going to be like, this is crossed the line. He's gross. Actually, you guys have been watching me sweat for a long time. I think you're okay with me being gross. Sweating while literally just sitting down, by the way. Not like doing a 5K, just cross-legged sweating. 20 minutes into the edible, this edible ain't shit. 21 minutes into the edible, and then it's like a picture of SpongeBob screaming, you know? That's what me gaining weight was like. It was like age 21, this diet isn't hitting me. Age 22, SpongeBob screaming, and he's chubby. You know what I mean? They always had like different versions of SpongeBob, you know? It'd just be like a picture, and it'd be like very detailed SpongeBob old, or like SpongeBob with bulging eyes, and he had a lot of wrinkles, but they never had chubby SpongeBob. Where is chubby SpongeBob? And it's fishy, no pun intended, because all he eats is hamburgers. Krusty Krabburgers. What are they called? Krusty Krabbits?
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Your love be with me through the night, and wake me with the morning light.
Doesn't that, oh, sorry. Doesn't that sound like the end of a horror movie, like right when the last thing's about to pop out at you? It's like, I pray I might. And by the way, why does this polar bear sound like a little girl? A polar bear praying would be like,
Dear God, please protect my soul. Please let me stay away from hell.
I'm not gonna say the word, but it's the one people use against gay people. It's not a lit word. It's not lit at all. Let's just replace it with nasty boy. Let's pretend he called me a nasty boy. Learn how to walk straight, you nasty boy. That's what he said to me. So, I have a few thoughts. I have a few questions. Number one, there is a positive way to take this. Like, the first thing I thought was, like, maybe they run a walking class, and they just, like, this is how they drum up business. They just saw me as a potential customer. Maybe they yell this sentence at everybody. Learn how to walk straight, learn how to walk straight. 3-week course, jump in our Toyota Camry, and you'll never zigzag again. And she takes my phone, puts her phone number in, and I kid you not, you know how, like, an iPhone, if the phone number's already in there, it just comes up as the contact? I kid you not, I will not say her real name, but let's just say her name was Ashley. It came up as Ashley, parentheses, on my phone, parentheses, ignored me on Tinder. So she saw that, and by the way, I swear on my life, I am not like this person who runs around with a phone full of like, Ashley Big Butt Grocery Store, or like, Kendall, nice smile, bowling alley. That one's actually kind of sweet. I like when I am mean. I broke my boyfriend's legs. I didn't go to the hospital with him. I got him an Uber though, because I'm rich. Supposed to be closing, I don't know, I guess I could meditate again in the sink, as all princesses tend to do. Da da da, where's he going? Oh my god, I look like I asked like 10 strangers to go on the plane with, like, why isn't anyone sitting next to me? This is just me and my mom. Honestly, the first thought I had when I saw this was like, I look 1 year older than that outfit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to be like judgmental, but like that outfit looks 6 and I look 7. Also, my mom looks exactly like me right now, but with nicer skin and a better jawline. I don't even know what this is. Like, this just looks like a portrait of madness. Like, whoever took this, I hope they sat me down afterwards and were like, Drew, we need to talk. I look like I haven't cleaned my room since I was born. I'm actually really excited about this because, you know, normally Minions are, I'd say, about 110 pounds, 4'2", but my problem with Minions has always been that I can't fit them in my pocket. I actually have a shirt that says Minions are too big. This little Minion has a ukulele, probably posting a cover of Sea of Love to Tumblr. I don't know if you can see this, but this Minion has a little hat that says I love Gru on it. I feel like even Gru, like even a narcissist like that would be like, look, I don't want groupies. I have a girlfriend who said that it was sexist sometimes when people hate on astrology, and I've decided to agree with her. Like, it almost reminds me of that quote from that movie Donald Trump, or Forrest Gump, where they're saying, life is like a fryer full of McDonald's hash browns, you never know what you're gonna get, but I never know what I'm gonna get with my moods. Like, if someone asks me to hang out, I'm like, well, we'll see what's happening on Tuesday. I have no idea if my mind's gonna be completely blank and I'm gonna be too numb to feel anything, but yeah, we can schedule that. I'll pencil you in. How do you keep your moods consistent? I have no idea. It just seems like I never know what I'm gonna get. It really does. And I see psychiatrists and they always tell me the same. I'm so sick of seeing psychiatrists who are just, I mean, maybe this isn't relatable. Who am I kidding? These are the towheads. You guys see psychs. You better. Man, if you're watching my videos, get to a doctor. I'm so sick of seeing psychiatrists that don't even remember what they told me last time. I don't know why I said that like that. Last time.
My friends, we don't like it. Someone breathing waits for I fall into the fountain. So someone holds and waits for me.
I don't like vlogs. Jack Black makes vlogs, and literally, it's changed my life. Just like it did back then, 15 years ago when I saw School of Rock for the first time. Opening that YouTube channel and having a new video every Friday, like, it is so amazing how much someone just being funny and being themselves can change your life. And especially this, like, he's a big guy, like, he's a fat man, and him just, like, showing every angle of himself and being, like taking his belly out and just, like, not being scared to, like, look unflattering or wear an ugly shirt or be like, I'm going to McDonald's now, here's my gigantic order. It's like, I literally felt, like, inspired to, like, be more myself. And what should this song be about?
First thing that comes in your head, my friend. Uh-oh, Donald Trump, uh-oh, Donald Trump, here he comes, what's he gonna do about Guster, uh-oh.
I really don't care if it's true, because I cannot have an exorcism right now. Like, this is not happening. That's the other thing, like, what was I going to do if it came up and it was like, you need an exorcism? Like, I can't have, if I did an exorcism, it would, like, for me, it would be like being hypnotized, where it's like, I would have to fake it, like, because I'd feel bad for the person. Like, they'd be like, and now I'm expelling the demon. And I'd be like, oh my God, here it comes. Woohoo! No more. Okay. Thank you so much. Here's $90. I gotta go.
I have a friend in Minneapolis. She does wonderful.
Is this a catfish?
No, it isn't cat.
Do they refuse to webcam with you?
Who?
Never mind.
Anyway,
the hat is small. Okay, what I'm hearing is that I have a big head because this is a normal sized hat. Capiche? Alright? You know what? My head is big. I'll let my already dwindling self-confidence know about that. Thanks a lot. Big Head Drew. New nickname. Means a lot to me. You just hurt a man's feelings. Congratulations. Good day, sir. The only nice clothing I have is like one gray blazer, which is like kinda hot, but kind of upsetting. I'll show you. Like, it's too tight, but it's also too big, you know? And I look like a guy who only has one blazer. I don't know how else to describe it. And when I sent her a picture of this, she sent me a picture of another blazer that she has and was like, I don't hate this for you. And I was like, you think I'm pretty? This is another reject from one of my thrift store hauls. By the way, this cost $5. I look at my bank account balance and I'm like, how did this happen? I thought I could budget. I don't know, because you spent $4.99 on Like, what? Also, why does he sound, he doesn't look like he sounds like that at all. He looks like he sounds like, he looks like he sounds like a big boa. This looks like something that like follows you home in a dream, and like you wake up and you like can't completely place it. You're like, he was green. That's all I can remember. I don't remember if it was like Twitter or a comment somewhere. I swear I saw somebody say, Drew's like, okay, I saw him at the aquarium. He works there now in the stingray exhibit. The funniest part is, like, I swear like a week or two later, I saw somebody else, and by the way, I acknowledge that I read too many comments about myself, especially at this time, being like, no, Drew's good. I heard he works at an aquarium. Like, referencing that as a source, and it's like, I just work at an aquarium now. I didn't have to apply, I don't have to clock in, I don't have to smell like fish, I just straight up work there. Look at that! Best friends. I made that in like 2nd grade. I bet at the time I was like really upset and crying and thinking I did a horrible job and I was a bad person, but with 20 years perspective, I can safely say, 6-year-old Drew, you nailed it. Like, you did such a good job. Sometimes I think there's an actual bird in my house. Like, I straight up called animal control one time. They were mad, I'll be real. Remember when SpongeBob made his own purple Krabby Patties? He shouldn't have done that. It's not always pretty! This video is called Crawling on My Toys. It seems like it would be self-explanatory, but believe it or not, it's actually about the War of 1812. Just joking. No, it's a video of me crawling on my toys, for real. This one's from 2013, by the way, so not as much of a baby. I was legal at this point. By the way, when I say legal, I don't mean like by my age. I mean, it was technically illegal to raise me in captivity in the state of California until I think 2012, kind of like how you can't own a ferret. So yeah, that's me setting up my toys. First, I set them up like a man does. And then if you look right there, as promised, I crawl on my toys. I've seen this so many times, and to this day it still gives me goosebumps. See, this is my favorite part. It's the cleanup. After I'm done crawling, I pick up my mess. It's the polite thing to do. When you go camping in a national forest, you remove your trash afterwards. You return Mother Nature to her natural state, sure. Do you ever catch yourself doing that, like regurgitating stuff? Like kind of just trying to get away with repeating something you heard someone else say online and just praying nobody recognizes it, and your friend does and is like, oh yeah, I saw that tweet. And you're like, tweet? What tweet? Tweet? Bird, like the yellow bird. I mean, yeah, she's cute, but I don't talk to her. Are you okay? Like, are you talking to birds now? Wait, I'm scared. Like, I've been at the library. I'm writing a book. I don't feel normal, and I don't sleep normal. So it could be my liver. And I don't dream normal. And if you tell that to somebody, they just say, same. I don't feel normal either. And you're like, oh, okay. I guess it's normal then. I wonder if that makes sense to the person watching this. Like, there's something about just kind of putting something, people being like, I just want to watch you do something because I like you. I almost reject that. Even though I appreciate it, I'm like, no, but I want to be like a creative person. I don't want this kind of thing where, even though I feel that with so many people, I want to be more, I want to be someone who, it's like I'm putting out my new movie. Here it is. The guy who made it is this. And I know that's hard when the medium is literally me in front of a camera saying, hi, I'm Drew, and I am Drew. But I've always expected people to know that I am, when people say like, you're not like you are in your videos, I'm like, yeah, and like, a band isn't who they are when they're singing a song. You're singing a song. Like,
there's something nasty in the microwave. He says nothing's wrong. I don't believe him. Think something happened to the future age. There's clearly something wrong. I don't believe you. There's clearly something wrong. I don't believe you. There's clearly something
and maybe part of that is me not accepting love. Perks of being a wallflower. Don't think I deserve it. Did anyone comment if you got that referee? Tweet, tweet. No, they have just a whistle. I force jokes sometimes. Okay. Perks of being a referee? Not many perks of that. You get paid, but other than that, people get very angry at referees. So maybe he should write a book called The Perk. Maybe that guy should write a book called There Ain't Many Perks of Being a Referee. You just forget so quickly what actually happened because your memories can't have feelings in them. They just can't. And like, it's annoying, but I know deep down that if there's any antidote to like feeling obsessed with the past and not being able to get over it and move on, it has to be staying in the present moment and like being grateful for that. And I know that's a cliche, but it is one that I have to remind myself of literally constantly, because even by the time I'm done like saying or thinking the sentence, stay in the present moment, I'm like already out of it. Like by the time I say present, my brain is like, presents. Remember Christmas 2004 when I got my first Zune? I want my Zune back. Don't talk to me about my son, he's British. I want to run because I hate bed. How do you say bed in British? In British. Bed. No, that was very far off. In bed. I think it's beyond. Yeah, that was it. Okay, lost whatever I was going for there. Target. Can't stop planning for the future. Anyone relate? I'm a king, you're a peasant. Alright. No, I don't... Okay, no. Because I'm lonely. Because I'm scared. Because I'm not myself anymore. Because I'm lonely. Because I'm scared. Because I'm not myself anymore. See how easy it is to write a musical? Where she was like, wasn't this an amazing script? And I was like, yes, oh my god. The literally hands down my favorite script. And I didn't read it. I was like, oh, you do homework. Okay, so this is like a real thing. And she's like in stuff now. And I'm proud of myself too. I was about to say something mean. You felt it, right? Literally, it's a bug going to... I'm trying to like talk about how I used to be fancy in Hollywood. Another video I made on here, people were commenting you could see a roach crawl. Like, someone commented, roach in the background making his commute. And I was like, oh my god. I've had many an embarrassing moment on the internet, but a roach just... And not, I was like a part I didn't want to edit out, or I didn't feel like, I should have just censored it. Just you see a blurry, clearly a bug, but it's blurred out. It just has the parental advisory on it. I'm like, oh, that's my friend. Yeah, that's your friend? No, I was making a joke. Well, I don't know, I'm really just a kid. Like, I want to be Shrek, but I don't know these, you always are, you're very dry humor. I know. Very dry. I get it. I'm literally talking about Los Angeles. Have you ever been there? I live in London. Okay. I'm having fun. I really am. I just want to make sure, as my grandma, that you're not just, it's not just like a, oh, he's so famous, like, let me bake him cookies. Like, bake me cookies because you love me.
I don't bake.
Okay, then don't bake.
I don't bake cookies.
Why don't you bake cookies? It's such a grandma...
I just never got into it.
It seems like so cliche. Like, oh, I'm a grandma baking cookies. Of course.
I'm just one of those grandmothers that... I'm not too big on desserts, and you can buy them, and they do...
That's a good point.
And they do a really good,
I know.
Really good
yeah,
job.
Who says that I'm better than the guy at the store?
Yeah, so why should I spend the time doing it?
Anyone out there who bakes, you know you can buy it, right? Because it bugs me, honestly. People who bake, stop baking. You can just buy it.
I think the people that bake
are dumb. No, I agree. Let me know which one you laughed at. All the comments should be bullet point. Car wash story. Now I'm a teacher, I'm giving you guys homework, and nobody who's watching this can go to the bathroom. That's what all my comments should start being. Can I use the bathroom? And I'll reply back, no, yes, no, too many people have gone during this video. I am the British boy. I'll look at it and I'll go, if I wasn't me, this does not look like it. Like, if I saw this Twitter, when I look through it's this guy who's like trying to be aloof and doesn't care, and very dry humor, and not so emotional, but kind of making fun of everything and being very ironic. And I think of who I really am, and it doesn't really match. These videos, it does match a little bit more. My other channel, it kind of is further away, but in a self-aware way, where it's like, I know I'm doing a persona. I know I'm just talking about myself, but I'm trying to talk about everything through talking about myself. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. When I obsess over all of this, I am trying to relate to you as well, because I think that is a valuable thing and what I want to do. And I hope this isn't the video that is boring, and I want to say funny things, and I want to But there was just something about that live stream I did that I feel like was a representation of everything I've been dealing with on social media and the internet, and what I think a lot of people are dealing with right now, of just kind of like giving so much of yourself to this vague thing that anyone can look at, and then feeling kind of like, did I just like give myself to the machine too much? Did I lose myself by giving the machine too much of me? Is it okay? Is it just a place where people can view me? Or am I breaking off my heart and like throwing it into the cloud? That I would love for people to comment if that made sense to anyone. Can I? Isn't it weird that you, like that Pavlov dog thing? You took psychology, you've Googled the Pavlov dog. If you don't know, which I'm not trying to be rude, if you don't know, there was this thing where a guy had a dog, he named it Pavlov, and he used to take it on walks. It's really weird. Just kidding. I don't even know. I'm like, so Pavlov used to have a dog, and he liked eating food, and it's very strange. And he also went to the circus, and he was a circus dog. No, but Pavlov, never mind. This is the most boring thing on earth! My sister's first word, by the way. Okay, obsessed with your sister much? Knowing your sister's first word? What was your sister's? Question of the day. What was your sister's first word? And if you don't have a sister, make up a sister. Does my neck look strange right now while I talk about your imaginary sister? Anyway, that story always makes me laugh. How about a truck? Like, literally, think of what's nicer looking to a child or any human. A truck or a princess? I guess they made a movie about both. There is a movie called Monster Trucks, but was it as big of a hit as Frozen or Frozen 2? No, honey. No, honey. They don't have a movie called Frozen Truck. So I go to this open house. I just like saw a thing on Zillow, and I just went to like this duplex. And the lady there was like pretty nice, but I asked her, I said, you know, well, I would live here by myself because it was a 2-bedroom place, and I'd like my turtle to have her own room. You know how it is. And she's like, alone? And I go, yeah. And she's like, oh. And then there was like, I don't know if you've ever gone to an open house, but to me, maybe just the way that I work, it feels like I'm like competitive. Like all of a sudden it feels like, oh, like, these people are, who are you? Oh, you think this is your house? This is my house. Oh, you must be confused. This is where I'm gonna live. I see you talking to the manager right there. Oh, you think that they're gonna like your application. No, they're gonna like mine, sweetie. Am I allowed to say that? Like, people are so sensitive, PC culture. Can I say that? I want to have cardiac arrest while breakdancing? 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing is good anymore, things are scary. Nothing is happy unless you find it, and you can, and you can, and we will, and we have to, and we have to. I'm so glad I live on the ground floor. I'm imagining a king at his throne, and a peasant walks up with the MacBook and says, King, I have a presentation for you. And he goes, what is this, Drew Monson #2? Turn it off, it's unfocused. It's nothing. It's trash to me. Where's the little British boy? If you've never seen this channel before, I have an adopted British son that makes appearances sometimes and says things like, I like Adele. And we like that, you know, we like when he says that. He's a big fan of Adele. He tells us about it. Why do you like Adele? I like rolling in the deep. That's the only song he knows. And he could have had it all if he dived into the rest of her discography. And the algorithm of TikTok, by the way, that's my other, there's something so creepy about the way people talk about it, like especially when it first started. Remember everyone was saying like, oh no, you just gotta let the algorithm like get to know you. Like they would say, and like they would not register that what they were saying was so creepy, like, oh no, it doesn't know what you like at first, but you just gotta give it a week. I'm like, that is terrifying. It's literally like, no, just lay down, let the robot just reach its grimy little hand into your brain and mix it up like soup, and it'll pull out what you like, and then it'll just get in your bed like this, and it'll show you things forever. I'm like, no, I mean, not that I'm any better. Like, I'm already being watched and, you know, agreeing to terms and conditions I don't understand for 12 other social media websites. I don't want the one that I'm pretty sure is arguably like the most evil and creepy and tracking like even what you text your friends to figure out what like funny video. Like, is that worth me going, haha? I don't need to go haha that much. I just don't.
It was like...
What did you get? No, who cares?
Okay.
No, what'd you get?
You really want to know, don't
What'd you
you
get?
know? Like, just thumbtacks.
Post-its?
I made a vision board. I know, don't!
No, that didn't mean anything. That was what the face the Subway guy made at me. He went, chicken, really?
So everything that you just internalized about yourself is what you projected onto the face. Because that's what happened to me. I was like,
I lost track. You're talking too fast.
Me? Me?
Okay, by the way, now I'm hyper perceiving myself through your eyes. I'm talking to my viewer here. Say hi.
Hey.
I said say okay. They never listen. Can't live with them, can't live without them. And then I looked up top websites in the world because I was just curious numbers wise where YouTube is at. So I looked up, it was the top 10 websites on earth, and as you could probably guess, #1 top website in the world, ShawnMendes.com. Oh, you're shocked. The man wrote Stitches and you're shocked? What are you, the Dumbo? What are you, a big elephant that you can ride at Disneyland? You think Mendes isn't pulling in billions? No, #1 is Google. I don't know what that, oh, Google. Okay, I looked up website. Yeah, that's Google. Google, I can never pronounce that. Is it Google? Why am I being stupid? #2, people said I wouldn't be able to do this. People really put money on thinking that I wasn't able to accomplish something like this, and then I was able to. Really, this is a case of stolen clout. If it was me, I wouldn't be happy, but I'm glad that we can, I know I'm very chatty and I talk over people, and this whole thing has been stressing me out because I expected it to just be like one of my normal tweets, and now I feel like I'm lying, and I guess I kind of was, but I thought that it would just be like an inside joke with people who knew I was lying, and now it's, so tell me, are you getting like any people from high school or like someone you used to have a crush on thinking you're cool now?
No, but a lot of random people are hitting me up, and they're like, oh man, I just saw this, like, you know, they're saying they saw the photo, and like, yeah, they're just like being like, God, random people from Twitter are like, oh, you're cute, like an icon.
Really?
It's like, yeah, which is crazy because I'm like an average looking dude, like I'm all right. But
hey, be careful. We look the same, so let's,
true. Okay, well, I guess you're the better half in this case, but
guys, comment down below. No, okay. So do you? What if Robert Pattinson was catfishing as me to get revenge? For, because he has a time machine and he knew I was gonna make this video slightly making fun of him. I'm jealous of Robert. I feel like I'm gonna get hate comments about Robert right now. I'm just jealous. I want to be him, but it also terrifies me. It would just annoy me. There was this interview where he said something random about pasta, and everyone's like, he's not like the other actors, and it's like, yeah, right. Let me hear a transcript of a call with his agent where he's like, I want to be goofier. What do I do? I'm the only one in here, I hope. But I literally was walking around. Let me just give you verbatim what I said without even thinking about it, because I probably had a bad memory pop up in my head. I went, you're smart, but you're gay. What does that mean? Are you laughing? I'm so curious. Because I started cracking up. Like, I didn't even, it makes me think about my brain in general, because I'm like, that was just if you think about like the Inside Out movie, like, what are you doing, you weird little blue guys? You're smart, but you're gay. Why am I homophobic, #1? I grew up in a very progressive household. Why can't gay people be smart? What's going on with me? I didn't mean any, I just started laughing, and then all of a sudden I'm having fun with myself. The me who said that is laughing too. I don't even know, I'm sorry. I keep referring to myself as mommy, and part of me is like, do I want a big pregnant belly? Is that like deep down in my belly, like a want for me? Because how many times can I go, mommy wants mac and cheese, before it's like, do you want to get pregnant? I mean, I don't know. I can't, but I can want to. This is me just trying so hard not to completely just lose all of it. Look at my hands. I put them like between my thighs just to keep myself from going nutty. And I think honestly, like, I've never changed. I've just learned that it's not socially acceptable to freak out in such a big way all the time. And if you don't actually learn the skills to not freak out inside, but you feel like you can't freak out outside, you just start making bad decisions to try and soothe the freaking out child deep down in your heart. Right? You just push him down and it just comes out instead as like, I'm gonna do the wrong thing all by myself tonight. I wanna be funny. I can help you. Great, it's my 21-year-old adopted British son. I adopted him when I was 20 and he was 10. It was the closest age gap adoption ever performed. And if you ask us, life is a performance. Do you have to say that every time? They know who I am. They know who I am. Did you write a letter to yourself when you were a kid? I did. Can I read it? Yeah, read it. How old were you? I was 5. Actually, I was 6. I just wanted to say the word 6 in a British accent. 6. What's the most fun number to say in a British accent? 22. Okay. Hi, dear British boy, dear British son. Are you British? Are you British? Thank you. Are you British? Thank you. You're drinking tea, innit? That's great. I hope you're in London town. You watching The Office. Okay, you just ripped mine off. I did not. I watched you. You think I meant the British Office? I meant the UK version. Okay, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. You gotta admit that's fun. And if you need any proof of that people are coming to the internet with a lot of projected anger that doesn't actually make any sense, I tweeted ... K. I just realized what they were doing in the basement on That 70s Show, what the F, and this was something that ended up in my Twitter notifications. How did that happen? Why would that happen? Why would they start talking about Mr. H? Don't do that. About that. Oh, my other thought, you know how people name their fans, like their viewers, things? I'm gonna call my viewers my psychiatrists because I am getting diagnosed in the comments. It never ends. I know I probably have ADHD. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do I buy the merch? Have I made that joke already? Okay. I was thinking this the other day. You can do whatever you want in a psychiatrist office as long as you're not violent. Like, that's the one place that you could go in and act insane and all it is a symptom. Like, you could really walk into a psychiatrist's office and they could be like, so let's start with why you're here. And you could just go, and they'd have to just go, and like write down little fart noise. Like, what are they're not gonna go, excuse me, this is a place for, it's not a job interview. Like, literally, they could be like, what are your parents like? And you could just go, I'm a big, big boy. And they'd have to just put like, very interested in what size of boy he is. So I go into the Jamba Juice bathroom and it said customers only. And I felt like they would have let me, like, I know how to turn the charm on, but not when I'm anxious. But you know, the other day at Target, they have, you know, the pharmacy at Target. I use the Target pharmacy, big news, not to brag, just happens sometimes. And it said like you can't buy normal Target stuff at the pharmacy checkout thing. And I had like a little snack or something. and I said, oh, you can't buy stuff here? And she went, you know what? I'll let it slide. And I was like, okay, good thing I shaved. She likes the jaw. How are you? So anyway, you kiss or there's somebody, and I just like walk up to my turtle and go, your tank looks okay. Do you want pellets or lettuce? Like, that's all I've really got. And I do love my turtle a whole lot. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I have a turtle. Please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell. Otherwise I will stop buying my turtle food. I can't help myself. If I don't hit 100K by a month, I'm gonna stop feeding my turtle. I was gonna say that's not a joke. That is a joke. Somebody recognized me as Ezra Miller at Universal Studios like 7 years ago because someone took a picture with me. Not to brag, I know, it feels like we're friends and then you're like, wait, I forgot that, no, like I'm a thing. But someone walked up to me in front of, you know, a roller coaster or something and they took a picture and then someone else went, oh my God, I love Perks of Being a Wallflower. And I was like, I know what happened here.
And there was a part of me that was like, wait, do you just want for no, like, is this relevant, or are you just in the mood to chat about that Logan Lerman film? Because I'm honestly kind of very down. Anyway, thrift store haul very quickly. Okay, maybe this actually is unethical because I know that's weird to like I got a snapping turtle at a thrift store and he's so cute though, and I actually named him Snap. I know it seems like I'm joking right now, but he's in like a little, I can't show the actual cage that I bought, but it's like, I guess it's not really a thrift store haul, but this is my new snapping turtle Snap that I got at a thrift store. Just kidding, it's a turtle stapler. But I thought it would be funny to call it, I think it's just late and I'm not even being funny anymore. I guess it's actually not a snapping turtle because it's like not in its mouth, it's in its stomach. It's a snapping stomach turtle. I understand if you unsubscribe, but please like my video. Can we see if this gets more likes? I couldn't even pull that off. So now I'm a Denny's milkshake chef, sweetie. Wait, for real, is that a bird? Is there a bird behind me? Is there a bird behind me? I know I'm being annoying. I imagine the dentist still has them. I'm a YouTuber, you know what I mean? That'd be like just, you know, tossing Austin Butler's pearly whites. Like, you're not a dum-dum.
Dishwashing liquid.
I remember this.
All over my face. Are you ready? Here
yeah.
it comes.
See, I don't know exactly what was going on with me at that moment. I could have blinded myself. I remember like I would have these moments where my energy was just, there'd be this like ball of fire inside of me and I had to get it out somehow. And it would happen by like pouring dishwashing liquid on my face and showing everybody me doing that and just seeing what happened. And then I would always inevitably wake up a day later like, what did I do? See, this was from the same day. This was a big day for me. I remember this song. But they do, but they do. And I always worry about what you're gonna think of me, and that's a big reason I didn't make this video until now. I'm worried that you're gonna judge me for being an addict. I'm worried that some of you will judge me for not being bad enough of an addict. Like I've said so many times throughout this video, I know it looks crazy when you lay it all out like this. When you chart out all the ups and downs and the over and overs all at once, it looks nuts. I know that. It's a summary of a bunch of madness, you know, and a summary is really all that most people who know of you will ever get of your life, and all they will be able to understand of your life is what it looks like when you explain it to them yourself, like I just did to you. And it can look crazy or whatever, but I also know from experience that within that summary, and every summary, is a bunch of moments that really make sense within themselves. And a bunch of choices that might look nuts or lazy or stupid from the outside, but during them felt completely inevitable. And like the only option or the only thing that you deserve. When I've been feeling bad lately, I've been trying, not always succeeding, but really trying to just go, okay, this is something that happens. And that sucks, but that is more normal than I want to appreciate right now. And that is life, and there's no version of life that doesn't contain this feeling. Because desperately trying to run away from this feeling every time that it comes up and not see it as a part of my life, but see it as something to hide away from, is what has gotten me in trouble over and over again. Is this moment where I have chosen wrong so many times in my reaction to this feeling. Hi, do you want to be in my YouTube video?
What is the YouTube video?
Well, it's about men who vape. You remind me of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, toxic masculinity, my guy.
You think I'm toxically masculine?
No, I'm saying I'm toxically masculine.
Well, as long as you know it, you shouldn't hurt anybody, right? Where'd you learn how to vape like that?
You mean, how to...
Are you stoned out of your mind right now? Be honest with me.
No, I'm not. I can't do that, my guy. I'm in the army, bro.
Okay, so you're gonna hurt me now?
Yeah. No, so all I can do is drink.
Okay, keep drinking. It's gonna be hard in the army, alright?
I'm not super masculine.
Okay, then go like this.
Go like...
Yeah, that actually looks pretty natural. You know how your therapist kind of walks you out? Which almost feels like it should be infantilizing, but you'd need it. Because it would be weird if he was just like, okay, bye. You stand up, I'm not going to. So he kind of like, you know, you almost want him to put a leash on you. Am I crazy for saying I kind of wish? No, but like, he walks you out to the waiting room, and there's always the same person there who has like the time after your appointment. Does anybody else like not want to like
I don't know, because I can feel my therapist almost waiting to like say hi to her, like waiting for me to leave. And I respect that because first of all, I don't want to know her name because then I'll be more jealous. I don't want to hear him go like, hi, Sarah. Because I'm like, oh, hi, Sarah. Because really I want him to be like, sorry, I need 5 minutes to think about Drew. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be right back. I have some things to process. But I've seen people like make tweets about this, but I did have a moment with my therapist the other day where he just went, wow. And he went, that's a lot to process. And I was like, for you or me? Because like, you're supposed to be really skilled. Like, it should never be a lot to process for you. I didn't yell at him, and I never would. Why? Because I'm attracted to him because he helped me. And that's so normal, they named a psychological term after it called transference. Have you ever heard of that? They literally have a word for when you're attracted to your therapist. That's how normal that is. We should check people who become therapists, because I probably think some people are doing it because they want people to have crushes on them. Not to be rude, but if you're watching this right now and you want to be a therapist, part of me is suspicious thinking you just want people to have crushes on you. Sorry for saying it. Defend yourself in the comments. What else? Oh, I don't have kids, clearly. But, how do you explain dreams to kids? Because I was thinking about this the other day, like, I don't remember the first time I had a dream. Because wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't you be like, hi, I just went somewhere. I just went to like Jazz Mix on Spotify, and she was kind of like falling asleep off and on, and they told me like you don't wake them up when they fall asleep, but I knew she only had like a few more days to live. I was like, come on, wake up from your nap. Like, can we hang out for a second? So I was like, Grandma, hey, and the jazz was playing, and I went, Grandma, look, and I just started dancing. I was like, I wonder if it was kind of like me in the waiting room with the baby. I was just like, come on, what does this do for you? And she looked at me and she went, I love it, sweetheart. I love it, sweetheart. And she gave me 5 I love it, sweethearts. And they all meant more than the last one. That's not true. The first one meant the most, but still. Number 5 was nothing to sneeze at either.
I'm having a great time. I'm just talking with my friend.
You're crazy. Look, show your shirt.
Okay. Look, guys.
Robert Pattinson.
Whoop, whoop.
Why does he look so goofy on there? Is that really his face?
Yeah.
I feel like they just found some guy at the mall. And
I don't know the context of this picture, but it's definitely funny and silly. We love him, don't we?
Rest in peace, Robert Pattinson.
Take it back.
If you just would have stayed alive, we could have had Twilight Part 2. But we really do miss him. What? What should they do?
They should bring the cast back for Stephenie Meyer's book where it's from Edward's perspective. Sound off in the comments, you guys,
crazy?
if you think they should do that.
Well, first of all, I don't care about that. But you know what's crazy? I don't even know what Stephenie Meyer looks like.
It's not crazy at all.
I mean, is she cute?
That's not crazy at all. You don't have to know what she looks like.
Okay, I know what J.K. Rowling looks like. Hot, but problematic. But let's be honest.
I feel like that's different.
If J.K. Rowling, if you're watching this, I despise you. You shouldn't have invented Harry. You didn't deserve to talk to him. You know why your name's not Mrs. Potter? Because you're trash. You should have called it Harry Rowling if you loved yourself. Why didn't you call it that? Maybe because you don't love yourself and you don't deserve to. I hate you. Happy Pride Month.
Oh yeah! You're a true ally. I love that.
I hate J.K. Rowling. I'm not actually kidding. I hate her.
You're a good ally.
No, but I'm not like being like funny and exaggerated. I was being exaggerated, but I hate J.K. Rowling. I hate you, J.K. Rowling.
We hate you. I'm making my stance.
Okay, I don't want this video to be taken down, but...
Would it be taken down if you say the word hate?
Let's just say the H slur from now on.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Oh, I was gonna say one more thing. No, that's it. Making fun of somebody like me. I have a speech impediment. It's called talking like a little frog. But you know, there's some things you see at the thrift store that you like need for your life, and there's some things you see at the thrift store that you would just be upset if somebody else had them. And this big yellow cat is the latter. Like honestly, when I first saw this, I thought that a line might have already formed behind me and I just hadn't seen it yet. He's saying ooh. Do you see that? Like if I had passed this by yesterday and then visited some old woman's house for tea and this was on her mantle, I don't mean to be gross by the way, but wouldn't it be amazing to be a small little bird and take a bath in here? Am I being disgusting or is that just plain true? I have an idea by the way. They should make the airport more fun and before you go through the body scanner thing where you put your hands up, you should put your keys and wallet and stuff in here. This, honestly, I bought this. By the way, do you know who this guy is? You ever seen this guy before? Does he mean anything to you? I got this because I think I like things that have a bunch of little things on them. I will say though, total sidebar, Peter Griffin, I feel like the joke of Family Guy is like, he's lazy, he's stupid, he's a bad husband, all he does is go to the bar. But when you really think about it, he's funny and interesting. Like all the things that he says, the things that he does, he has a full life. Like, I wouldn't mind sitting down with him and picking his brain. He's always telling a story. He's like, hey, this reminds me of the time that I don't know anybody who tells more anecdotes than Peter. Do you have anything you want to say?
Just that you're a beautiful boy.
Me at the Amtrak station. I just bought tickets at the actual station like it was 1957. The lady was so rude, but I kind of really loved it. By the way, this isn't a functional train. That'd be crazy if I just walked up to the train and started leaning on it like I was the boss of the railroad. Wait, that's crazy. Literally, I've been working on the railroad. I'm making a vlog. This is my job. I'm on the railroad. I've been working on the railroad right now. But I asked, I was like, can I buy a ticket for the 716? And she goes, yes, you can. And then I started going for my wallet and I go, oh, I'm going to San Francisco. And when I said it, she goes, I was wondering when you were going to tell me where you were going. And if I was in a bad mood, which I'm not right now, you can tell because I'm twirling my ponytail, I would have hated that and hated her. But in that moment just now, I was like, you're a character, aren't you? What do you think of my mermaid? I'm not showing her little things. You are so crazy. Sorry, I have to go. Okay, that's it. We're taking off the mustache. Aren't you glad you watched this long even when it was boring? Because honey, you're in the bathroom. This is crazy. My second channel takes in my bedroom, you freak. And now I'm in the freaky, I'm gonna stand in the shower. What the heck? I have this little picture of a woman using paper towels to tell people that when they get wet on their hands in my bathroom, they should dry it. Anyway, I just think it's time to get rid of it. Why did I, okay. This is, I feel like I never really learned how to shave. I put most of it in my mouth. Okay, cause you know in a movie they're like, very like delicate. I'm like I think that I'm not trying to hurt myself, but I'm taking a risk the way that I shave. But I'm gonna do it in a nice way, okay. By the way, mustaches are so funny because like, you can't have them on accident. Like, I don't know about you, but whenever I see somebody with a mustache, all I can think about is them going, yeah, that's right, get rid of the rest, cause I'm a guy with a mustache, and it looks good. Cause you don't have a mustache cause you like forgot to shave. Like, oh shit, a mustache sprouted. No. I wonder if anybody actually does have like a hair disorder where like they only grow a mustache. That'd be a good deal. A good deal. Why are you watching this? I'm gonna edit it. You know, I don't edit these videos, but this has gotta be boring. Why didn't I edit it? I said I was... Alright, who wants it? Should I mail... Wait, is it illegal? Can you mail razors? No. Yeah, that's like a whole business. I bet there's one freak out there who'd be like, who would use it immediately all over their body. I just want a little bit of Drew on me, on my problem areas. My problem areas? What am I talking about? Want to see my electric toothbrush? Hey, now we know more about Drew. Like I said, I don't drive, but even being a passenger on the freeway in Los Angeles is a panic attack. It's horrible. It's like a video game. It's like a movie with The Rock Johnson in it. A bad one. I like living somewhere where people don't even cut each other off or swerve around traffic that much because there isn't traffic, because people don't even go that many places because there's nowhere to go. And when they do go somewhere, they don't even care if they get there on time. Like, my boss is my cousin. She's not gonna fire me. Because I'll have a thought that is so like, well, you shouldn't like let this person love you because you suck and like you've never done anything good in the world. And it's like, no, I tried to like figure out like, well, how much of that is true? It's like, no, it's just a big lie. It's just a big lie. So if that helps you at all, thank you to that person. I don't know their name, but you probably are watching this right now, maybe. Thank you. And I would like to transfer their words onto you now, whoever you are. I'm talking to two people now, Harry and Ron. And ain't that fun? Couples costume idea. And I'm talking G-A-Y. I said gay 100 times in this video already. Can't I just say it, YouTube? Please, don't make me talk to you like a dog. I'm going on a W-A-L-K with my G-A-Y friend. Can you imagine your dog gets too excited when you talk about gay people? My G-A-Y friend is, the dog's like, whoop, whoop. He starts nudging you. Please, please, let him, I want to see him. He's so nice. I love it when guys are gay. I love it when guys are straight. That's cool. Is it okay to eat this potato with a brown spot? That's what somebody asked on Quora. And this lady said, honestly, I can't remember, but I do have a brain disease. I can say I'm not even gonna read the rest of it because it's not relevant. I just love how much, it's almost like the little kid saying, hi, like people just wanna talk. It's basically the same instinct, just like, hi, I have a brain disease. You know what I mean? People wanna say stuff. They wanna tell you what's going on. Wow, that actually makes me feel like I'm Gordon Ramsay. Like, I haven't heated up butter for like a year. Don't you love that? Going like, I'm gonna put it on high and it's gonna boil. I guess I should get this out of the way. I'm very unsafe. Just a tip, don't ever get into a kitchen with me, for real. Go, go, gaga, go, goo, goo, gaga. I also like to incorporate baby sound, oh. Never mind. It's telling me to put this in and then whisk it, but I don't have a whisk. I'm using a knife. This already feels wrong. Oh, you know what? Let's start over. Like if you ever watch a movie where there's like bad guys and good guys and the good guy's going after the bad guy and the bad guy like is trying to get away and there's a security guard who's only in the movie for like 45 seconds and you're like, they're gonna kill that security guard, aren't they? And he has a family, and I know he's not real, but I'm thinking about his kids, and I'm thinking about his wants, and his needs, and his hopes, and his dreams, and like, even though I know it's an actor, when they like threaten the security guard in a movie like that, and if the security guard goes, please, like, even if it's the worst performance you've ever seen, I get so scared when they're, please, please don't do this. Like, it could be something that I'm watching on the Roku channel. And if the sad guy goes, don't do this, please. And if they do it, if you're gonna have your character go, please, and then you do it, that's crazy. That's crazy to make somebody cry and then do it. I don't actually know how to say this guy's name. It's either Elordi or Elordi. This guy's in a lot of movies right now. Very handsome, clearly, but not in a way that's interesting. And I think he knows that. I think he knows that he's the boring type of attractive. So you can tell that he's trying to make up for that and compensate by being seen at the airport reading a book all the time. Like if you are, say, Jeremy Allen White, the guy from The Bear, you don't have to do that. You don't need to read a book at the airport. Your face is already reading a book at the airport. Like, look at that guy. Like, he's interesting already. Like, he looks like he's been to war, but also, like, makes psychedelic pop music that he's never shown anyone and never will. Like, he doesn't have to. Maybe this will make you mad when I say it. Is this gonna make you mad? But I just feel like, okay, why couldn't Ken just have been her boyfriend? Like, that's her boyfriend. That's like the whole thing. Why did she have to be like, I'm too girl boss to be with you, Ken? Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it, but it's like, I get it, like the patriarchy, like a woman doesn't like need a man to make her happy and they're like showing that or whatever. But also love is beautiful and I wanted to see them kiss. I'm gonna look you in the eyes and tell you my favorite movie's Pulp Fiction. You can walk away right now if that's what makes you comfortable. But that's just the truth, honey. I don't know. It's just like, okay, yeah, it's like... As if a man would ever say that. If you tell me your favorite artist is Ariana Grande, as if I'd ever say that's a woman artist to enjoy. You wouldn't catch me dead talking like that! 7 minutes after I told you I wasn't feeling manic today, I'm like about to start sweating. I feel sweat forming under my white tee, which by the way is from Target, which I'm sure is an evil company.
This sounds weird, but you look like the girl version of Drew Monson in the best way possible. Because I am the girl version of Drew Monson. So that is us, that's my brother.
So yeah, it goes on from there. She talks about being my sister, she's sweet, kind of funny. That being said, I do not know who this person is. I've never seen her before. She's certainly not my sister. I do have a sister. She lives in Kansas. She has brown hair. I actually found an article from last summer where that same woman was claiming to be Mr. Beast's aunt, which if I was her brother, that would make me Mr. Beast's uncle, and I'm sorry, but you're not gonna catch me having a Mr. Beast nephew. As you can see, I just immediately go into stage mom. I'm dance mom. Right away, I'm Abby Lee Miller. I'm like, you better practice your moves, sweetheart, or we're not going to Denny's like you wanted, now are we? As if I don't very well know that women suffer from new content anxiety, and it's kind of serious actually. They rewatch things from 2004 as a means of control. I understand that, madam. If you exist and you don't look like Dua Lipa, they call you a big fat pig. They literally will look at you and say, you're not Dua, you're livestock. LMAO, question mark? Which by the way, if anyone starts a comment with LMAO, you know who they are, and you know you don't like them. Don't start your comment. I'm sorry, I'm getting defensive, but don't start your comment to my sister with LMAO. You know what? Laugh or don't. LMAO, I don't know, I can't answer that for you. That's like what my sister would look like if she was about to eat a bunch of people. The way she says this.
But yeah, he is white.
It's like, no one's ever been that excited. I would have preferred like more of a frown, even like a neutral than like she was rejoicing.
He is white.
Literally sounded like someone doing a gender reveal for their baby.
He is white.
He's a white baby boy. He's very healthy. Someone said real ones already knew this. With a heart. Real ones already knew he was white. No. If you stan, you know. Someone said, so I just told myself he was half Latino. Now that's a Colleen Hoover book I would check out from the library. You know who I was before this? This won't mean as much to you, but let me explain. In that video, if you noticed, my sister said that she is Drew Munson's sister. And therefore, it is now time for me to tell you that my name is not Drew Monson, my name is Drew Monson. I know that might seem like a tiny little detail and not that big of a deal, but I do have like slight goosebumps right now. My name is spelled M-O-N-S-O-N, but it is pronounced Monson. Apparently it used to be spelled M-U-N-S-O-N, and my great-grandpa changed it for an unknown reason. I was a very, very shy kid. I had my Coco moments, but I was overall very shy. And when you look at my name, Drew Monson, on a piece of paper, let's say you work at the DMV or you're a substitute teacher, it looks a lot like Drew Monson. And I don't like correcting people. I was so shy at certain times of my childhood that even when somebody asked me my name, I would say it so quietly, I'd get the famous like, can't hear you. Because for some reason, certain adults get angry at children who aren't loud enough. I feel like it should be the opposite. Like, sure, my volume level's at a natural 3. You really want me to be like Parker over there? Taking it to an 11 during silent reading? That's what you're wishing and hoping for? So eventually, I just started saying Monson to people myself because I didn't want the hassle, and it grew on me. I like it. It sounds kind of like French, like Mons. It reminds me of like Monsieur. To me, like, that's cool to say. Like, I think saying Drew Monson is fun. It almost sounds like you have an accent for a second. Drew Monson. It's just tastier. It's like, it's almost like there's a malted chocolate ball in your mouth. Like Drew Monson. Ooh, sorry. Cocoa. 85% cocoa, not bad. And at a certain point I was like, okay, I'm gonna be famous. Like, I better have a famous name. Like, Drew Monson sounded more famous to me than Drew Monson. Drew Monson, it's like, what am I, a farmer? It sounds like, hi, I'm Drew Monson. I'm here to buy a tractor. And when I first started making YouTube videos, this was like 2007 when everyone just had a username. It was like almost uncommon to say your name at all, like let alone your last name. Because like our actual identities hadn't fully converged with our online identities yet and or been replaced by them. So for a while I was just mytoecold and I would say my name's Drew, but then in like 2013, 2014 I was like, I'm gonna be an actor. And actors have to have names. You can't just be mytoecold starring in Dune 2. Even though that would be incredible and I know you'd all be there opening night having pop. And pop. popcorn and pop soda. I've been doing this almost 16 years and I feel like I've given a lot of myself, purposefully, it's been fun, but to the world, for people to like, hate, criticize, praise. So it's been valuable for me to keep something. If you know me or you've watched me before, you may know that I'm very, very sensitive. I have a hard time with people being mean to me, or when I feel like people are being mean to me. Sometimes they weren't. Sorry if I thought you were and you weren't. Sorry that I got mad. But the way that I've done this, I think there's always been a part of me when somebody says something like horrible to me online, I can be like, oh, you just criticized Drew Monson. I'm Drew Monson. That had nothing to do with Drew Monson, actually. You don't even know that he exists. When I've taken a break, when I've left YouTube for like a year at a time, I'm back to Drew Monson, baby. I left Drew Monson on here. He's hibernating. He's drooling. He's drooling. Shut up. It's not funny. I've spent way more of my life than I am happy with obsessing over what people think about me. But in my worst moments of that, I've had this kind of saving grace to be able to say just to myself even like, you don't know me. You don't even know my real name. And of course, the other side of that is that if somebody says like, I love you, I think you're great, part of me is still going, well, you don't know me. You don't even know my real name.
Yeah, I want to be a TikTok influencer. I want to make just for the money. That's it.
Don't say it's just for the money.
It is just for the money.
You don't have like any creative drive.
I have like hot takes that I can post, but I hate when anyone comments anything that doesn't agree with my hot take. Like, I'm just like,
that's something I feel you on.
Like, get out of here. Like, I don't want to hear anything where it's like, well, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. You only comment if you agree.
I'm
like,
the same way, Lily. So
I don't want to hear any debates at all. Yeah, exactly. If you feel differently, cool, but don't tell me. I don't care. Don't make anyone in my comments think differently of what I'm trying to say.
I love that you're just saying that. While I was filming that video, while we were talking, my turtle laid 3 eggs. And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is no. There is not small turtles in those eggs. They are infertile. Thank you for opening up to us. Thank you for sharing your secrets. They are so valid. I'm just gonna let you know this right now so it's not too startling. The first name that I'm going to sing is Moldy Wart. Moldy Wart. What if you were hanging out with somebody and you realized that they drank sugar water? Like they took out one of those hummingbird feeders and they're like, 1 second. That would be crazy. Can we admit something that would be crazy? Because I feel like we disagree a lot. Like this whole video, you've just been looking at me. Nope. Your name is not Drew Monson. I disagree. That'd be funny if someone tells you their name and you go, I disagree, actually. Okay, bye. Let me know if you liked this video. I worked pretty hard on it, actually. Maybe you can't tell, but it took me like a little while to come up with all the stuff I said. Watch this. There's nothing in life more blessing than a friend.